this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path. And life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. Wanna make a living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm acing. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your blow. Games you play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Barbershop Conversations, man. What it do, DB? Phil, what's up, Phil? What's up, Triple O? No, that ain't Triple OG. That's Maurice McElroy and Donald Simpson. Triple OG will be in here real soon, DB. What up, Andrew Charles? Greenmount Avenue. I heard Wilder was poisoned. We gonna find that out. The truth, TZ Frank. Eric, what's up? Rob, Lane. Triple OG said, Fred, I'm in here already. What it do, big homie? Hey, we in here, Asia Math. I appreciate you, B&B, man. We in this motherfucker, Omega Red. We in here, Omega Red. What else we got? Courtney Johnson. What it do? Jeffrey Lakes. We in here, man. I appreciate everybody coming in here. 10 Boxing Fan. Diedrich Carr. What's up, Tay Walker? Yeah, we got the champ in here tonight, man. Austin Trout, man. I just want to say thank you. He's in a different time zone. All you guys know I'm on the West Coast. So all these people that come in the barbershop, man, make sure you go to their DM, go to their Instagram and tell them thank you, man, because then everybody's in a different time zone. You know what I mean? Not unless you're in Hawaii. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm a interview that Alabama quarterback anytime soon. So so everybody else will be on a different most everyone will be on a different time zone, so make sure you're gracious and tell them thank you, man. So how's your Memorial Day, man? First time in a long time, you know what I mean? I worked all day, didn't really get much in, you know what I mean? But we here, man. The zone is broke. Oh man, I guess their primary investor, which is the owner, is tired of is tired of using personal money. You know what I mean? So he's like, man, I can't stop this anymore. So it was a failed game plan in the beginning. You know what I mean? They running on 3rd and 9. You know what I mean? You may bust one every now and again, but if you running the ball on 3rd and 9 in the NFL, you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna work out too well for you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at. What's up, Winston? So that's where we're at, man. I appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. It's a Sunday. It's the start of a new week. Sunday's the start of a new week. What goals we got this week? And we got to get back on our Black Business Sunday too. Um, yeah, man. So feel free to email me, DM me, whatever you guys want to do, and we got to get back on that. You know what I mean? Tomorrow is open topic, man. I'm so excited, man. We're gonna go in on everybody tomorrow. We'll talk about Wilder's situation, Tyson Fury 3. We'll talk about DAZN. I wanted to go live today, but I apologize. You saw DAZN at the freeway rail. You gave him $1, Reg. Hopefully you gave him. Hopefully you threw 10 dimes at him. You know what I mean? And but I couldn't do it from my phone. I thought I could go stream from my phone, but I got to be at a laptop, so I couldn't do that, or a desktop. So that couldn't get done. So I just so I had to cease that. But I wanted to. Oh, Ramadan is officially over, so I can say, hey, what's up? All right, we back. Can y'all hear me? We good? We good. We got No Doubt Trout in the building. What's up? Can you hear me? Oh, you gotta update your I can't hear you, Austin. Let's see, I'll get him in a second. He got me. He'll come. Are we good? Can y'all hear me? We good? He gonna all right, let me set my settings. All right, without further ado, man, how you feeling, big dog?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Appreciate you coming in tonight, man. I always tell people I'm on the West Coast, so I know everyone's in a different time zone. So I just want to say I appreciate you for taking some of your time this evening on this holiday weekend, bro.
Nah, man. Thank you for having me, man. It's an honor to be on here. I love your show, to be honest. I'm a fan, so to be on here, I get the show out.
That's what's up.
I'm happy anyway.
I see the family in the background. Hey, so you've been you're building something? Building homes? I saw that.
My mother's house is getting built next door.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, we got the cul-de-sac.
Okay. Y'all on the cul-de-sac. That's what's up, man. Welcome back to boxing. You working your way back down to 47 now, huh?
Yes, sir. I'm almost there. I touched 49 the last fight, and I felt good. You know, I didn't feel drained. I didn't kill myself. I actually made it easier than I made 54. You know, when I was 27. So, I'm looking forward to touch 47. I'm looking forward to get a test to see what the endurance is here for. Last fight was a second round knockout, so the power came through, but we'll see about the endurance the next time.
How did you feel like physically comparative so the fans can understand like in terms of power, in terms of how you felt physically, the difference between training for a fight, working your way down to 47 versus 54?
It was the discipline, was, you know, the schedule, what you ate, when you worked out in relation to when you work out too, and kind of keeping that formula to the T. That, you know, it was a science this last camp. Gotcha. That's the best way to put it. You know, and you know, other camps, don't get me wrong, I feel like they were very calculated in how we did things. But never to this point. You know, everything we did was, you know, it was off the dome. It was like, what we do last Monday, well, that's what we did. All right, let's do it again, so to speak. We had journals. You know, we had a whole camp journal written down. Woke up, I would take my blood pressure. I would see what my blood pressure would be, waking up every morning and going to bed every night, and seeing what those numbers said as far as, you know, how I felt, and you can sit there, compare and contrast, you know, how you feel compared to the numbers, what they said that day. Then you can also compare and contrast when those numbers come back around. You figure out your cycle, and that's where peaking comes from and all that good stuff. So, you know, we just took a more scientific approach.
Okay. Now, are you going to 48 next, then 47, or are you going straight to 47 looking for a belt?
I mean, the thing is, if we get a title shot or a title eliminator or something of that nature, we'll come and hit 47. But just like at 54, if there was no title, nothing involved, we had a catch weight. You know, there's no point. 48, 49. But I'll touch 47 multiple times in camp to touch it. You know what I'm saying? And to see how it feels sparring the next day. So, but you know, if I can get a title shot next fight, yeah, we're going for a title eliminator 47.
Right there. We'll get him back. He'll beam back in a second. No Doubt Trout, man. The greatest fighter to ever come out of the state of New Mexico. Yeah, I said it.
Oh man, I don't know if I can take that credit. I mean, because Bob Foster's a bad man.
I know. That's why I said
Holly Holmes. I mean, I got more to prove. This is all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not denying that claim. I'm just saying I got more to do.
Okay.
Before I can prove that claim. But I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Now, I saw you talking about Bud. I think you and Bud is a very compelling fight, dog. Like, I'm just being real. I've said it a handful of times in my videos. I think, you know, they obviously Bob don't want to pay the money for Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, because he would have done it already, you know.
Right.
And I think you against Bud Crawford is maybe upset alert.
Thank you, bro. Because I mean, I'm a big 47. You know, Bud's coming up from 140,
Mm-hmm.
and as far as fighting, you know, Horn was a true 47.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, he ain't gonna sit there and bully me like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's and then you see, Bud, he's very tactical. He ain't just a bully. You know, he's very tactical, but so am I.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm smart, just as smart as Bud, if not smarter. You know what I mean? So I would love that opportunity. But I think it's something that they might possibly sleep on, especially if I get a couple of good notable name wins in the division. He's gonna run out of opponents. That's the another thing I feel like.
He already has.
He already ran out of opponents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bob Arum was saying some nonsense that he's like, well, we could bring up some 140 pounders. I think he brought up Regis Prograis, which that's my man in Houston. And Regis would actually be, you know, interesting candidate to fight Bud, but he's a 140 pounder. Like, you're gonna get you some junior welterweights, bro. That's not gonna give Bud any credit. You know, that would still be kind of lose situations for him. With me, it's definitely a nice win-win.
Sure. And how would you rank 47? Where do you you got Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence.
There's just so many names, man. Yeah, you got Spence and Pacquiao still fighting.
Pacquiao,
right?
You
know what I mean? Of course, we got Bud. I mean, we still got the likes of Mikey Garcia. I love to fight Mikey. We got the likes of the cat he just fought, Jesse Vargas, Rocky, the Riverside Rocky, Josecito Lopez. I mean, I think there's some good names that I would love to throw my hat in the fight. And don't get me wrong, I still would come to 454 to get the right fight. You know, to get some revenge. But I would hate to sit there and think, what if I did this or what if I did that? Instead, I'm gonna try it and do it.
Now, you said credible opponents. Who would you want? Whoever you say you want, I'm making a video on. So if
I want Adrian Broner, I want Danny Garcia. Those two would be great to start with, since you know they ain't got a quote unquote belly yet. If Berto's still fighting, I would love to fight Berto.
Yeah, Berto still fight. He's coming off an injury. He tore his bicep. He's fight last August. Yep.
See, that will get my foot in the door for real.
Yeah. How were you without him? You said getting your foot in the door. Are y'all still working together?
We haven't worked together in quite a while, but you know, before I embarked on this Impact Network venture, I asked for his blessing. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not trying to make an enemy out of you dealing with Impact. You know what I mean? So, and at the same time, I felt and I feel it came to a point where I was not a priority. And I dig that. I understand that. You know, I needed the freedom to go ahead and make myself a priority so I could become a priority again. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And that I feel is just activity. I need to stay busy. And I've been blessed to jump in with this Impact Network, who has a lot of plans to try to keep me busy. COVID allowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was about to get on.
I watched your last fight. You were supposed to fight in April?
Yeah, I was supposed to fight in April in Ireland.
In Ireland?
Yeah. Tyrone Nurse was the opponent. He was the one that's gonna test the endurance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he takes you. You look him up. He's a good little fighter. I was gonna stretch you out.
Oh man. So how is the Impact Network? How does that work? And how did you guys come to an agreement and or meet?
So Teresa Tapia, the late great Johnny Tapia's wife.
Johnny Tapia's wife. Yeah.
She brought Steve Marcano, you know, to my attention. Said, look, he's trying to get this boxing going. He did a couple of things called, I think, Knockout Series back in a couple of years ago with Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Sr. It was a reality show. Sure. Well, anyway, he's trying to start a boxing series coupled with a reality show. And Impact Network was interested. They were letting him take care of the boxing division.
Sure.
So, you know, when he brought it to my attention, it's like, look, man, we can get you to fight. We can get you we'll get you busy, keep you busy. You know, you can make, you know, they're not the bags you're used to, but, you know, you make 4 or 5 different smaller bags, you know, that works, right? Right. And then, you know, plus he was giving me a piece of the fights that I was on, the ad revenue.
And you sold out the last fight.
Exactly. So, you know, it was not just profitable, but it was like it would keep me busy. And it was not exclusive. Like, say PBC give me the call after a few wins to get that good fight. I go over there, you know, and come right back and stay busy. You know, which is dope. And so the more and more we talked about it, was kind of helped developing and talking about it. I said, bro, this needs to be what Solo Boxeo used to be. You know what I mean? They had dates. They had you know 20 dates just this year, and then next year they were approved for, you know, 30-something dates, and eventually they was going to try to go to a fight a week, you know, 50, 56, 52 dates. So I was like, so if you get up to those many dates, you get those many fights, you don't need names every fight. Just put fights on. And you'll find out that you find 2, you know, middle tier fighters, it don't matter the record, that's a good fight.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Even if it's a 3-12 and a 2-10, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna fight it out. And not that we have to use that bad of guys. I'm right here by Juarez. We could find some real good fighters, you know what I mean? And the records may not be great, but they put it all on the line. And so it's like, you know, I know you want to start off with a name, and I'll put my name on it, but I want to see this work, be a place that fighters can go just, you know, to get fights. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to a lot of my peers, like, look, what if I told you can, you know, make such and such money off a fight, whoever you want to stay busy? Like, bro, sign me up. Where I sign, you know what I mean? So hopefully, whenever this COVID permitting, that they can get back on that track and fill this void of boxing that we all are missing.
So are you looking for talent as well? Like,
eventually, now I'm very focused on my career, and I would hate to put someone's career in my hands. And I do have a couple of fighters that I have under me: Brandon White, Savion King. You're gonna hear about them soon. They're gonna be on all my cards and shows for sure. But I want to make sure that I can give. Right now, I'm just giving boosts. Like we don't have no contract because, like I said, I'm focused on my career, and I would hate to let their career slip through the cracks because they think.
Gotcha.
You leaving? That's the graduate. That's the graduate there. Yeah, so you know, I'm gonna bring them up and get them to a point where somebody who got money.
Yeah, I got you. I actually think
can push them forward.
You got and your the talent that surrounds the fight. Are you in charge? Because there was a lot of new talent that I watched. It was a couple new voices that I've never heard before. So are you in charge of that?
Well, I think Tawan Butler, who was one of the commentators, as one of my partners in A-Side Promotions, which will be coming soon.
Okay.
David Rodriguez, my old stablemate. So I wasn't in charge, but I definitely, like I said, I had a hand in a lot of that fight. And it was a great learning experience. I was able to, you know, I thought it looked good. You know,
your audio
was able to come together pretty good.
Your audio was going.
Can you hear me now?
No, we can hear you, but it goes like fishbowl and then it comes back. It goes fishbowl, then it comes back. Salute to the young homie Brandon. The real deal. Yeah, you got some high ceilings in there, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, you got them high ceilings in there, man. I'm not used to talking to people with high ceilings, man. I know. I could totally tell, man. I could totally. So
we're gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it and get a smaller joint.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your connection with Freeway Rick Ross?
You know, my Rob Garcia, who's my strength and conditioning coach and nutritionist, him and Freeway worked on, you know, some charity stuff back, and he introduced me during camp about a year or two ago. And just, you know, him talking to me and him telling me his plans, like his ultimate plans, his shorter plans to get through, and how he wants to. Well, you know, then 2 years ago, you know, he wants to kind of talk about educating the hood, you know, showing the kids that, you know, what we don't know is basically what's hurting us.
What we don't.
And I'm figuring that out too. You know what I mean? There's so like just free money that's just basically laying around, and just so many loopholes and just things that you can do to never not have, and we just don't know about it. You know what I mean? We just scratching the surface myself. But
Sure.
his whole aim was to make. He wants to get in the boxing game, but he wants to, you know, teach the fighters the financial literacy, the self-sufficiency, where we don't need necessarily anybody to make us who we are. Like they said about Floyd, the media was not able to build him up, so they couldn't tear him down. You know, so if we stop relying on someone to build us up, no one can tear us down.
Yeah. Now you're in boxing, you have such a pristine character, right? People like people view you as like a upstanding. You have that type of feel, like you're upstanding. And was there any reservation to like saying, you know, Rick Ross, he's from LA, so people, I respect Rick Ross because he's from LA. He's done a lot of work in our community here in LA, and I know him personally on the outside level. What made you gravitate toward him, being that your stature and is so statuesque, you know, family man, strong, you know, I mean, God-fearing, you know, however you define God-fearing, you know, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Right. You know, I did have some reservations, but, you know, at the same time, I always looked at Rick Ross, and you know, I knew who he was before Ricky Ross came out. I watched the little documents. I don't know if you remember. I think it was Gangland or something.
Hey, Austin, the audio is so bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better now. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, like I said, I really respected him. He was kind of somebody who I wanted to learn from, and then when that opportunity came to learn from him, and, you know, to kind of be around him. And, you know, there's a couple other people, some past, some is not, that I would love to take the opportunity to learn from. So that was more of why I decided. It wasn't about what people thought. It's like, that's something that I wanted to get done. I would have regretted if I didn't take the opportunity, whether I learned anything or not. You know what I mean?
Did you see Crack in the System? Did you see the documentary?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I did. Well, it showed the all the shit he caused, right? All that he caused, you know what I mean? The way my man Rick tells it, though, it wasn't like he wanted to be a drug dealer. He just found the train full of drugs and guns. What would you do?
He said, I got to eliminate the mute. He said, if you mute when I talk, it'll eliminate the feedback. I think it sounds better. Not unless you have an earpiece. You have an earpiece? You have an earpiece, Austin? Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Does it have to have a mic?
Oh, you sound good now. Oh, the closer you were, because your sound is so big, you know what I mean? I think that's like what I think your ambiance, your acoustics in your home, because when you go closer, it definitely works. So it's common.
Okay, I'll just keep it close.
Yeah. So yeah, and how about the government side of it? About that documentary, the government side.
Yeah, like I'm saying, man, you don't believe the government had everything to do with that?
Oh, I do. I definitely do.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, it was definitely Operation something. Operation Blame the Blackie.
Yeah, right.
Because they set that up, man. And you know, I don't know if you watch Snowfall, but they kind of touch on that. But more I'm saying, like, it was one guy instead of a whole department that was doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said that Snowfall was about him. And actually, John Singleton, well, he passed away now, but lived about 6 blocks from me. You know what I mean? Just around the corner. So I see him quite often. But I didn't know that till recently that Snowfall was based upon his life. You know.
That's right. And the thing, when I was telling, when it came on, I was like, Rick, hey, this is about you, right? I was like, you know about this, right? Because
yeah, right.
You should be getting some money. He's like, oh yeah, nah, I gave him that story, but it's cool because bro, I got plenty more. I can make 4 or 5 TV shows. They ain't. I'm like, oh, that's what's up.
No, but that's a big show.
Crazy, right?
Snowfall was the biggest on their network. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was a good show. We watched it faithfully.
154. What's your take on the 154-pound division now?
It's popping with some freaking giants. It's like Clash of the Titans at 154 right now. Because there's a lot of fights that still can be made. Rosario just got both of those belts. I'm not sure if he has a rematch clause or not. Junior Williams, I would love to see the rematch, but he can still make plenty of good fights. A rematch with Hurd and Williams, that should probably happen, possibly. I would love to get a rematch with everybody I caught at L2, except for Lara. I have to be honest. I don't have any interest in trying to revenge the Lara loss, nor does anybody want to see it.
He's like, how does Lara slow everybody down? How does he do that?
Bro, if I knew,
it's like
if I knew, I would have stopped it.
How about Hurd?
I would love a rematch with Hurd.
Why
an active Trout? Can you get a rematch? Huh?
Why'd you say love? Like you have some regrets in that fight?
I don't have no regrets in the fight. I just regret that I took the fight without some activity.
Gotcha.
That's my biggest regret. I hit a wall like in the 8th round, and it was, Hurd, he's just a big dude. And I feel like if I had a fight within 6 months of that fight, you know what I mean? Because it was 17 months before that fight that I had a fight. And the last fight was against Charlo. You know what I mean? So it's if I just had some activity, I feel like I would have won that fight or stopped him.
What's the solution to inactivity? It seems like every fighter in the world is complaining slightly about inactivity. I don't care who you fight for. It seems like no one's fighting. Like, why is that? And
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I tell you, I've been real inactive. Like in the last 4 fights, I had 4 years of layoff. You know what I mean? And it was like a year fight. Another, like I said, 17 months then fight. And even his last fight with the Ghost Shade, before I was off, it was like a week shy of a year before my last fight. And I've always been a fighter that works on rhythm. And the more I fight, the better I just keep my rhythm. And I try to stay in the gym. Don't get me wrong. Maybe not as much as I should. But it's just harder to sit there and be intense, with nothing coming. You know what I'm saying?
It's I don't know the answer for it, but I would love to see fighters fight at least three times a year because 1, financially, and 2, we could potentially see the best in you.
Exactly. I think the answer is it's TV. TV wasn't giving up. Nobody was throwing fights unless they had TV days.
Gotcha.
And that's what it was. These people that have 100 people on their roster, but only got like 30 TV days.
I don't
it's
know.
hard to let everybody fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak for you, but we got our first caller, but I don't know how Al Heyman gonna do it, man. Especially ain't nobody making money, and he got to fulfill all. Man, good luck to him. That's all I'm gonna say. So you may be getting.
Hey man, but he's the thing about Al, he's smart. He's usually 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, but he's going to have. They gonna be fighting in Mexico on the Spanish network? I
Hey,
feel.
I already got the Mexican promoter on my line.
Yeah. All right. What's up, man? We got our first call, Austin.
Man, what's up? What's up, my peoples? How's it going?
What's up? We good, man.
What's that, bro?
What's up? What's up, man? I want to get a question in, man. Going back on past experiences, what was it like going into that Canelo fight? What describe what it was like inside the action going on, and then your thoughts on the result of that fight, and how do you feel? A lot of people feel that you won that fight.
You won that fight.
All right, man. I can tell you. So before I even got to the venue, like I'm in the backstage and they're playing first they played the Mexican national anthem, and the crowd sang loud as all heck. But then they played the American national anthem and they booed like loud as all hell. And I was back watching that they also put my family's face on the screen as they're booing the anthem and my family, and it just pissed me off. And it wasn't even a piss off, but it's like I guess a little hurt. Like that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go take this out of Canelo. So then I raced that kind of like, all right, go to work. Let's get to work. When I got out there, looking out, man, 40,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I didn't even care that they were booing me. Or, it didn't even matter. It was just still 40,000 people came to see me. You know what I mean? Whether see me lose, see me win, they came to see me.
Uh-huh.
And so getting in the ring, seeing my face, seeing my name, my city, you know what I mean? Seeing this little spoiled bitch across the ring,
Uh-huh.
it was really undeniably the biggest event that I've ever been a part of or even been the center of, to say. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we had a good fight until the first open scorecard in the fourth round. And from there, it was just kind of like, well, what do these judges want? I'm aggressive, I'm boxing, like, you know what I mean? And I still felt like in a fair fight, I won, but I knew it wasn't fair. So I was like, that wasn't enough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And after when the 12th round was done, I was like, man, they're gonna take this from me. I ain't do enough to I ain't knock him down. I ain't nothing. So that's kind of why I was like, well, I guess he won. But I felt like, and I watched it over again, I felt like it definitely, considering that he's never ran from anybody except Triple G the way he did for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know Canelo had that in him. You know what I mean? All the tape I watched was him coming forward. And we had him reaching, we had him coming forward until the judges said, nigga, you ain't winning on nobody's card for no rounds. Stop boxing. You know what I mean? So that it was still a wonderful time. It was one of the best fights of the year too. So, I'm humbled to be a part of that. I would, if things were different, which they're not, we can't say if, I wonder what would be, right? It's one of those woulda, coulda, shoulda things.
Go ahead, Reg.
Right.
Oh, God. You're good.
Yeah. And then Austin, man, on your career, you've been there with some pretty big punches, the Charlos, Canelo. Who has the most power that you've been in the ring against? And then what is it like if you've been hit? Because I've really seen you hurt. If you get hit with a shot, how do you kind of play that off? What do you do to get yourself back right to kind of clear that out? What is it like? Who is the most powerful punch you've been in there with?
See, I would say that Jamel Charlo is probably the strongest, because he's explosive and strong with that right hand. Like Canelo, he put me down one time, but I took plenty of clean shots from Canelo. It was just that one that snuck through. And maybe he was the one who cracked it open. Who knows? But I would say Jamel. And it's really close between Canelo and Jamel. You know what I mean? Jamal was stronger, but Jamel was more explosive, which is why I felt like. And the two knockdowns he hit me with, like the first one I felt like was legit. The second one he hit me with the back of the head, and I wasn't with that shit. And the ref wasn't even gonna call it until I was like, "Hey, tell him watch the back of the head." Oh, 1, 2. So like, yo, are you? Jack did me wrong on that one, man. And the judges had me winning beside those bullshit knockdowns. Sorry to go on a tangent about the
Hey, man, I can go on days asking questions, man, because I'm a motherfucking boxing nut. So I'm a clear the lines up. I'll probably call back in. But it's great having you on here, man.
It is
Hey,
great
man,
having you.
Hey, Austin, what's up with trying to get Al Heyman to come out and speak once? If he can come on here, maybe.
Hey, he ain't gonna do it for me. That's right.
Oh man.
Man, right on. Oh man, this is my last question. I'm gonna get off here to clear the line. When it comes down to, it's the fighters get into the game. You get in the game, you're chasing trophies. Not so much in the business mindset. As you begin to age, you start seeing the money moving around. When did that switch happen for you? And when did you start governing your career from a financial standpoint of protecting your money, ensuring you weren't being ripped off by promoters? If you have a story where a promoter ripped you off, can you share that? And I'm back in the chat, Fred.
Yeah, and I've been ripped off by promoters, and honestly, I started really trying to watch my money after I blew the money from the biggest purse I ever had, which is the Canelo fight. And then I didn't blow it in the sense that I just, was tricking off with trips and, nothing like stupid. Like I bought, things that I felt like I needed to try to secure myself. But at the end of the day, like, I still feel like I didn't have enough to show for it because I didn't make that money work for me. Instead, I spent on liabilities that I thought were assets. I didn't know what a liability and an asset was.
God.
And so, and then I got hit with that tax bill. And I was like, damn, no,
Yeah,
I gotta do better.
Those taxes are crazy. We got another call. You popular, man. 323. What's up?
What up? Peace, champ. Shout out to all the Southpaws.
Hey, for sure.
Good. So I got a couple of questions I want to ask you, so I'll move kind of fast. But do you have any fighter at 47 that you would not fight because they are either a sparring partner or a BFF, best man at the wedding, or anything like that?
Man, nah. I would fight my brother if he was at 147 making noise.
You would fight your brother?
Oh, for sure. Dwayne Trout, if he was at 147, I would definitely fight you, man. I would. Because for me, it's really not personal at all. Even the fighters that I don't like, I don't really not like them. Like, it's just, he was talking that big head, I pretty much like everybody I fought, for the most part. So, like, it's very not personal for me. I'll just make it personal to get in that mode, but it's real superficial, just, to get my mind right.
Yeah, as a viewer, we boxing nerds, so we love and respect that and appreciate that you'll get in there with anybody. But remember, too, we also, since we these boxing enthusiasts, we're going to hold you to that. So stand true to your word on that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, you see my resume. Yeah, I'll fight him.
Okay. And who would be your toughest challenge at 147?
Man, and because we were throwing out names and we forgot to even mention these cats, and I'm no disrespect to these fighters, but Jared Ennis, we haven't seen him take that test yet, but he looks like he got the goods. That Ortiz Jr., he looks like he got the goods too.
Yeah, he's definitely a dog. And I don't want to dwell on this dude too much, man. He knows dinosaur tacos out there on across the border. But if you had a chance to fight Canelo again, how would you prepare, and how would you prepare differently, whether it's in camp or whatever, or even in fight? How would you approach it differently?
Honestly, we would have done the same things. What we prepared for was working. It was just everything outside, like the open score and the judging, the bro. You don't even want to know about the drug testing now. When that I put up such a fight for that drug test, and they denied me numerous times and said that they didn't have enough time or money, and that I would have to pay $100,000 to get the testing out of my own pocket or purse. And then Vada stepped in and said, we'll waive the fee. We could be there at the end of the week, right? When De La Hoya found out that Vada can do it and was gonna do it, was gonna be like, what you gonna do? They got USADA to do it, and USADA went, and bro, these jokers tested me like 8 times in 6 weeks.
8 times?
Sometimes 2 times a week. 8 times in 6 weeks.
Wow.
Taking blood damn near every time. Sometimes twice a week. Taking blood every time, right? I told them I'm gonna want to give no blood fight week, right? They put me on the phone with all these lawyers saying, "Oh, you agreed to do this and that," and they're like, "You'll give up your purse and you're gonna give up that if you refuse to give blood." I was like, "Yo, it's fight week. I need all my blood. I need all my water. I need all that." My veins collapse because I'm dehydrated trying to make this weight. You want to stick me like 10 times to get blood? I don't like needles. Anyway, long story short, I had to go through with it and still get blood during fighting, motherfuckers. Anyway, it was mostly all the outside influences. I feel like that got me rattled. And my manager said we should walk away, and I was just like, nah. I asked for this. I'm gonna knock him out anyway. So I wouldn't change up the preparation because I worked.
Love it. So the next question I have for you.
Would ever run. He wouldn't have if he didn't know that. Had he just finished standing up, that he wouldn't.
Yeah. So the next question I have for you. So if you ask any boxer, any combat sport athlete, what are they doing? Everybody's going to say they're always in great shape. They're in the best shape of their life. But in all honesty, if you are to drop down to 147, in terms of diet and nutrition, what are some of the things that you have to do to be prime and optimal for competing at that weight?
Like I said.
You froze, Austin. I'm gonna beam you out and beam you back in. Hold the line, D. Beam him back in. Yeah, he'll come in on it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's try this one. Gotcha. Okay, good.
Man, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
In terms of your diet. In terms of your diet.
Oh yeah. It's just gotta be down to the science. In fact,
what does that mean for somebody who's not competing? So we understand. Does that mean having a plant-based vegan diet? Like, what does that mean?
So what first thing we did was we got my blood type. We figured out what my blood type is, and then we went there and looked like what reacts with my blood type. What certain elements or certain vitamins or certain foods react which way with that blood type. So then my nutritionist, Rob Garcia, he came together with a meal plan. It's like a bone broth, kale, onion, turmeric, ginger, garlic, a lot of shit like that, and a little bit of rice. And I just ate that, and we just saw how that worked for the first week. And then, if my energy levels were great, then we left it alone. If they end up getting a little low, when we amp up the work training or whatever, we would try to tweak it with something, and that I swear, but I wasn't even really hungry. Like, it gave me my feel, my reaction with it was good. I had good energy, sparring good, feeling good, but that's all I ate. You weren't no cheat days type deal because you had to get your body used to that one thing. Be the most efficient working with that one set of ingredients that's supposed to work with your body wonderfully. So that's what I mean by science. Like, we had the timing down, we had the portion down, we had the recipe down.
Love it. And how influential and effective is Al Heyman at getting fights made? What's his process?
I mean, he just says the word and really it's done. I feel like he definitely has the power to make it done, make it happen. He has the power to make it better for you. You watched that Black Godfather documentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you see where you get his steez from.
Exactly.
He's that guy in boxing. You know what I mean?
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
So another couple of quick questions for you, and I'll let you go. I know some other heads want to call in. Is there a boxer that you like now that you're necessarily not competing against, like your favorite boxer?
Oh, that I like to watch. Like the young boy Anderson and Ortiz Jr. of course. But I love watching. Right now, bro, I can watch it. But I like watching some of these young boys, man. They got that dog. Money ain't really influenced them yet. So I like watching them young boys come out, and this is one of my favorites to watch. And I have another one, but I can't really think of it right now. So forgive me.
Okay, and my last question for you. So I'm not on social media at all, if not heavy or at all, but so I'm not sure what your presence is on there. But Paulie Malignaggi made a statement that there's no racial oppression in boxing. Do you believe that to be true? And have you ever experienced anything directly or indirectly in terms of racism in the sport?
Man, when I first turned pro in 2005, I didn't get picked up by any promoters because they said we're not. What they tell me, we're not signing black fighters right now because no one supports them. We're only signing some white or the Eastern European and Mexican. So that's racial oppression right there from jump. And it took me to being ranked like number 30 in the world till I got picked up by a no-name, shiesty promoter. And then it took, me being a world champion to finally be picked up by Al Heyman.
Wow.
So it wasn't, if it wasn't for another black man, I would have never been made who I am today in boxing.
Wow.
Fact.
Wow.
Incredible. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Paulie doesn't know because he don't see because he ain't in it. I mean, that doesn't surprise me that Paulie is like, oh, it's not here today. But from what I understand, where he grew up, it was like, Bronx Tale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Incredible. Man, well, listen, we here to support you, and part of a huge part of our reason to be here is to advocate for dudes like you who represent us and our community. So, and we always gonna love you and support you and appreciate the time, and hopefully you come back and join us again.
And that means the world to me, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Wow.
Thank you for coming in, man.
All right, brother.
Appreciate the calls. Keep on coming in. 636. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Fred?
Hey, how you feel? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel?
55 sitting on 55 mil, as we all should feel.
That's right.
What's up, Austin?
What's happening, brother?
Hey, first I want to salute you, and I would like to say thank you because you don't cheat the fans. Us as true boxing purists.
Great point.
I follow your fights, but I'm gonna get on you, Austin, before I get off the phone now. So hold on, but let me get the Jamal Charlo fight, classic. And I'm not saying this because you're on the phone. That's definitely in my top 10 fights. That's a fight that I could go back and watch. And man, and I still would say it could go either way. I know you would say that.
It's close.
You. But for just a quick second, so I could get on you right quick, give me your feedback on that fight as you done watched it. Let us know, your emotions going into, during, and then after, real quick.
So that Charlo fight, the only regret I feel like is I should have sat there and fought him a little bit more. That's one of my only regrets, I feel like. But in the fight, I felt it. And then going back and watching the fight, I felt it was confirmed. I felt like I won 2, maybe even 3 of the first 6 rounds, right? Give me 2 at least. But from the 6th round on, I feel like it was on all me. From the 6th round on. So that means, that gives me the majority. But even if you don't give me any rounds in the first 6, still 6th round on, at worst a draw. And the reason why I didn't sit there and fight more with Jamal Charlo is because, bruh, did you see how big this dude was coming into that ring? The the day before when we weighed in, I was looking at him. His arm looked sucked up and everything. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go to the body, and we're gonna wear him down. But then the next day, I was like, God dang, how did his arm, which was deflated, come back? You know what I mean? That 24-hour period. So I was a little more cautious than I think I should have been, seeing his size in the ring that night. Yeah, and then I didn't want to make that same mistake.
Come back in 15 pounds heavier on fight night. If I might be wrong, I might be a few pounds off, but I believe he did swell up about 15 more pounds. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. When because it was for the IBF, so the next morning he had to weigh in no more than 10 pounds heavier than he did the weigh-in, right? So 164 was the limit in the morning. But then but then that night, you know what I mean? I think he got him another 15 more, so he's probably like 20, 25 pounds heavier.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses. I fought it. I had no excuses. Honestly, I wish I wouldn't have been intimidated by the size and went at him more, because then it would have been a more decisive fight, and I may have gotten the nod that way.
Yeah, facts. Now let me get on you. You've been on here almost 30 minutes to an hour, and you ain't shouted out the Midwest yet. That should have been a part of your intro.
My bad, man. No disrespect to the Midwest.
Let me get on. I know it ain't, but here go a fun fact for you. And I don't know what the relationship like with your biological father.
Yeah.
You remember he was the facilitator at AAMI, the African American Male Initiative. I was the facilitators with him. When you fought Cotto, and he came in there so proud with his shirt on, and I could see his name on we had to do a check-in, and we had our book notes, on the shelf come in. And I used to always see Trout there, but I never really paid no mind to it until he came in with promoting the Cotto fight. And he's like, yeah, that's my son about to fight. Yeah. Man, you joking. He's like, nope, get on the flight tonight, get it to New York.
Yeah. Oh, he was there talking big mess. You know my pops. He has a mouth on him.
Yeah.
Nah, I love it. That's my pops. Me and my pops, we doing good.
We used to facilitate.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, shout out to you, my man. I appreciate that love. We family, bro.
And good luck with your future bouts. Great comeback, and like I said, you never cheated us as the fans, at least me.
Thank you, man. I don't plan on it either.
I never feel like you cheated it. You just came in to get a payday. You come to win. Sometimes you didn't get the luck of the draw, in my opinion. But hey, nevertheless it's entertaining, and you give us your money's worth. So I'm glad you haven't retired, and I see you going. You cutting it all off, man. You're really trying to make weight.
God won't let my hairline be great.
147. You say every inch counts.
Every inch. Yeah. I had to keep I let the booty chin come out too.
The back. Shit. The background.
What's good, family?
Hey, what's up, Austin? I think it's you. I think it's your feed. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
better.
Yeah. Let me get off the line, Fred, because I know a lot of people want to call in.
I didn't mean to hang up on you. I appreciate you. Go ahead, 305.
Yeah, yeah.
Better?
Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. How you doing, Fred and Mr. Trout? No doubt, Mr. Trout.
How you doing, my man? I appreciate you calling in.
Oh, that's way better, Austin. Yeah, that sounds way better. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Man, listen,
this is Pastor. Before we start, this is Pastor Usher Deacon 305, Austin. Everybody got a nickname in the barbershop, man.
Hallelujah. Shalom, brother.
Yeah. No homo, but I've always had love for you, brother. You feel me? And my thing with you, Trout, is this right here, bro. And I'm being totally honest. I feel that you are a fighter that was never protected by the promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me, all these so-called pound for pound guys and all this shit, these are the protected fighters. Why guys like you, man, that always give an honest effort?
Honest.
You know what I'm saying? And can never be protected. That should always bother me about you. You have to go in against guys way too big for you. You know what I'm saying? There's no protection for Austin Trout. I don't like that. And if a promoter has your best interest at heart, brother, it's going to protect you, man. Just like they do Canelo, just like they do whatever. You know what I'm saying? All these other folks. Why can't they protect you this way? Your record would have been better than what it's supposed to be right now today had you been protected. It's not.
I agree.
It's not like you asking for a handout. No, I'm asking to be pretty fair. All the other fighters protect me, man. Protect my career. I got a family to feed. You know what I'm saying? You could have been far better in the eyes of fans. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, a lot of people that don't know what they're looking at think that you just a guy that just lost. No, man, you had to go against so many different odds, man. And this because they did not protect you, man.
And they still will barely eat by. Barely make it by with all that stacked up against. That's why I feel like God has me here for a reason. And I had no protection from them, but I still was able to be as successful as I was without their protection. You know what I mean? And so I feel like I never needed it. And I still don't. God got me. And I'm going to make this run. And, you know, people going to be mad because a lot of their money, cash cows going to fall by my hand.
I want to see that blood. I want to see Trout blood, man. I really want.
Oh, man. Please give me that blood. You know I'll go to Nebraska.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's close. You know I'll go to Nebraska. Quick. Yeah. In the winter.
You know what? And not to cut y'all, but you know what, man? You know why you keep getting blessed against all odds? Because God truly favors you, brother. You know what I mean? When you have a pure heart the way you do, man, with the odds stacked against you like this, brother, you're going to keep getting shots, even when it seems like you don't supposed to get shots. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you have to do is make sure you are already prepared for the dance. You know what I mean? It's like that saying. You standing at the beach with a tuxedo on, and your friends ask you, "Hey, man, you dressed for the wrong party." You know, I'm prepared for something that you don't understand right now. I'm headed somewhere. I'm already prepared for this destination. You understand me? So just stay prepared, brother. And I believe. Listen, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I just watch you and watch how God uses you and bless you. You understand me? I know that this thing is going to continue to come your way.
Thank you, brother.
On your path. And just stay trusting God, brother, and stay in the vein that you're in. Because when I see you, man, I see God. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, an old man asked me one time about if I seen a wine head on the street. So he said, "Look at that old man over there. Tell me what you see." I said, "I see a wine head." He said, "No, look a little closer, brother. What you see?" He said, "What you see is God. That is in me. That is God have no respect for person who he used."
Yeah.
So I know I see greatness. I see God in you, brother, and I know you're gonna be all right. That's why.
Hey, brother, that means the most to me.
Go ahead.
I said that means the most to me. I really appreciate that, man.
Hey, man, I love you, brother, and I'm always root for you, and not just me. The whole barbershop rooting for you, family.
Hey, man, it's love, man. I love you too, man. For real.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fred, I appreciate this man being able to let me talk to one of my favorite fighters, man.
Oh, that's
really
what's up.
love, man. That's all right, love, man.
That's
Easy, folks. Yeah.
You got a call from the 505, man. You got something.
That's the North.
I know. 505. What's up? 505.
Hey, Austin. This is Rick Jimenez.
Yeah, we hear you very well.
Hey, what's up, Ray?
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever thought about working with Alex Ariza or Terry Tom?
No, I haven't. Not really. And Alex Ariza, I don't know if our one personality would even mesh. And I've never met the person, so I guess that's not a fair judgment. But no, I have not. I got me one of them. I got me
Oh,
one
that's
of
all he
them.
wanted. That's all he wanted.
My man. All right.
Let me ask you something before I bring the next caller. Do you ever thought that you fought with someone on steroids or
Canelo, bro?
Oh,
I feel like Canelo was on that ish.
really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Actually, there's a few that I feel were on, but I don't even want to talk about them like that because that we what didn't Pacquiao win the lawsuit for slander?
Oh yeah.
And I'm relatively cool with everybody, but if we fought again, damn it, we're gonna have VADA testing, and yeah, I think a few of them I fought on steroids. How did some of these cats make this weight?
Yeah. And when you saw him get popped in 2018,
I said I knew it. They were acting way. I was like, bro, you don't want to tell you. I'll tell you my story. You know what I mean? I already went over it, but after the fight, when they tried to drug test me, I was already pissed off. I was like, I know you ain't testing him this much. I said, I'm not giving you no test until I see him, that he's giving the test. And so my peoples went over to his locker room, and it just so happened he was leaving with his arm in a sling, and the USAID lady behind her with the pea cup and the her pack, asking Oscar De La Hoya, who was right next to Canelo, if she could just at least get a test before he goes to the hospital. Oscar yells back, his arm is hurt. His health is more important than that. You know what I mean? And slides off. Now, did you hear about Canelo ever hurting his shoulder or arm or elbow or anything in that fight?
Good point.
Nah. So like, well, how and like I knew he's on this. And I know she didn't go to the hospital and follow and get that. So I ain't give no test neither. I was like, nope. He ain't giving no test. I ain't giving no test. And the dude that was giving it to me, he's been with me this whole 8 weeks, seeing me like, the 6 weeks, seeing me 8 times. So he understood. He was just like, all right, you right. You don't need to give a test. We've tested you enough.
I think he's calling back in. 505.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
505. Go ahead. Feel free. You're on the line with Austin Trout.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Gotcha.
Hey, yo.
Is that Fife?
It is Fife, man. And
That's what's up.
A lot of conversations. They keep wanting to bring up this Canelo gig or whatever, right? So do me a favor, because from watching it, the Showtime special showed Canelo on the ringside, worried, like, yo, we're rooting for Cotto because it's more of a money fight, not a mixed fight. So then you bust up Cotto, go to San Antonio, do your thing. Everybody's talking about the 7th round or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And in my opinion, you win the round, right? But everything is too much. Nobody wants to talk about that part of it. Because in my opinion, if it wasn't a draw, it was 114-113 on my scorecard, Austin Crawford in his hand. But what they were going to do was promote the Mayweather fight. Now, talk about a little bit of how much and how long you called out. I mean, even Cesar Chavez Jr., you called him out forever. And you called out Canelo forever. But then they gave the fight to Canelo only to, in my mind, the most memorable thing about the Canelo Mayweather fight was somebody had it as a draw. Well, that is the most clearest evidence of testing a fighter.
Right.
How is it that you have had to do what you've done in your career to maneuver around everybody else not wanting you to win, and you still come out banging?
Honestly, the only thing I could say is like, because God wanted me to win. You know what I mean? It ain't about what they wanted. Like, I have my own mission that I gotta finish. And the outside influences, which have never been necessarily in my favor, can't do anything about it. That's the dopest part about it. And you know what? Speaking of about can't do anything about it, right now, everybody's on the ground floor. I'm at the same level, promotion-wise, production-wise, opportunity-wise, as PBC, as DAZN, as Top Rank, because nobody can do nothing. In fact, I feel like if I was to start streaming some sparring that I do, I'm ahead of them because I got content. Right? I got content. And matter of fact, I got the keys to the gym. I just get a couple of kids in there. I'm gonna do some round robin. You know what I mean? See what streaming site we can get it on. Fight, you absolutely right though. That round when he knocked me down, switched back to Canelo, and I just watched it too, and I was like, nobody ever talks about what happened the rest of the 2 minutes of that round. I was pelting homie with left hands and right hooks. He got tired. You know what I mean?
I can say one other thing too, especially not just about that round, but the rest of that fight. If you watch it, and you know, it's everybody likes to make the whole little stanky leg comment or whatever. Okay, cool, haha. But you've never really come out and really explained, because you're never one to make an excuse. You always take whatever happened at the end of 12. You take it how it is, and you never disgrace the sport. But you've never really talked about your foot or your ankle or something. Because when you watch the fight, your ankle must have been busted, which means you fought the last 5 rounds on leg. And you talk about
a torn tendon, but really
your entire career overcoming adversity, always going to somebody else's neighborhood, bust them up. And then when you get this one in San Antonio, that's what happens. Nobody wants to talk about it. And I know you're probably way too humble of a dude to make an excuse. I'm not going to make one for you either, but you fought on one leg for 5 rounds.
Nah, bro. You know, the thing is, anything that I would say in regards to that would just come off as an excuse. So I was like, man, just let it go. That's the way I felt about it. You know what I mean? And let me say, those Mexican fans are mean. Gosh.
Oh, I know. I was that day.
And it's not even, you know, I fought in Mexico. I fought in Mexico plenty of times.
Headbands.
It wasn't real Mexicans. I fought in Mexico plenty of times. And it's all love in Mexico. It's the Tex-Mex. They're mean. Disrespectful. Crikey. Nah, I appreciate you to fight. Man, it's all love, man.
That's all I wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear it from you being able to say it, because you're never going to say it. So I thought somebody should say it for you. So
I did. I told my that's
too much of a monster for 147. So you asking people, you know, calling people out, they're not going to want it, because they know that you just it's not a good look for them. So big up, stay true to the sport the way you always done. Always AP to the Most High. So get up with it.
All days. All praise to the Most High.
You're real good.
Thank you for the call.
All right, shalom, man.
Thank you for the call. All right, we got a beam in.
Hey.
I'll say, hey.
Yo, what's up? What's up with it, Austin? No doubt, Trout. What's going on, champion?
What up? How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. I just want to let you know, damn, I respect you, man. Like, you'll fight anybody. You one of these fighters out here that would never duck anybody. You know what I mean? From Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez, Jamal Charlo, all of these fighters, potential Hall of Famers. You know what I mean? So, man, you know, big ups to you, my brother, for fighting everybody, man. You a true champion. You know what I mean? And yes, sir, man. I respect you so much, my brother, and you're a great fighter. You know what I mean? Even Jared Hurd. I forgot to mention Jared Hurd, another champion that you fought. You know what I mean? So you never complained. You just went out there and did your job. You gave us 100.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, bro.
Yes,
I'm gonna continue doing that. That's my stupid shit. And I appreciate you letting me know that you appreciate it. That way. It's a good confirmation to keep doing it.
Yes, sir. A true champion. You know what I'm saying? You never complained. You always gave us 110%, and you always perform at a high level. So, you know, I want to start off by talking about your shining moment in the sport. You know, when you defeated Hall of Famer Miguel Cotto, you know, on a landslide, gave him a boxing lesson, busted his face wide open. You know what I mean? The Puerto Rican nightmare, the Puerto Rican superstar.
Superstar. Hey, bro, yeah, I knew, because you know it was close at first a little bit, but I knew that I had him. That not only did he not have no more faith in him. The people had no more faith because it was quiet by that 6th round. Like they were loud when I came in, boring the hell out of me. But by that 6th or 7th round, it was like crickets. All you can hear is maybe 200 people from New Mexico that were there cheering for me. So I knew then. I was like, oh, I got him, man. Let's go.
Absolutely. So what was the game plan in that fight? I remember you using your footwork and using your tremendous jab. So what was the game plan?
We knew he was smaller, so we knew it was the jab, but we also knew about that left hook. And I remember in the amateurs, I was always told to hook a hooker. So it was a lot of jab and hooking off the jab that we felt was going to set or bring him into the left hand. And that night, it worked perfectly. The jab, the hook off the jab, and that left uppercut, it was money.
It definitely was. You know what I mean? That was a great fight by you, and that's when I remember watching you. That was my first time watching you, and I was like, man, this brother's the real deal. This brother's the real deal to beat Miguel Cotto like that. And Cotto was no joke. Cotto was a monster.
He went on to win, the middleweight championship and have a good fight with Canelo. I was saying that I beat Cotto worse than Canelo did. Just saying.
Oh yeah,
sure. You did.
Sure. Oh,
for sure. For sure, bro. Like you said, he went on to become a champion again. He knocked out Sergio Martinez. Yeah, he beat him down. You know what I mean? And he gave Canelo a close fight. Some people felt like he could have won that Canelo fight as well. A lot of people felt like he beat Canelo in that fight. So now I want to talk about this Canelo fight. In my eyes, you gave us the blueprint on how to beat Canelo Alvarez. You gave you did. And I remember Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd took that and ran with it. Yep. Floyd took it and ran with it.
Because Floyd Mayweather.
I remember I was at that fight, and Floyd was just tactically, masterfully whooping Canelo. And honestly, I was hoping that Canelo would have stretched Floyd because that would have made me look good. You know what I mean? I'm back in the game. And I was just sitting there, I was like, Canelo, you making us both look bad, bro. This ain't even close. This don't help me at all. But yeah, Floyd, I feel like Floyd took that first 4 rounds and just ran with it and went to work as far. And the thing about Triple G is that how come he didn't go to the body? I feel like I heard Canelo to the body. And I don't feel like my power was close to the power of Triple G. How come he didn't go to the body? Floyd was stabbing him to the body. And that's what really was slowing him down, I feel like.
You did go to his body. So you gave us the blueprint on how to beat Canelo. I remember Floyd Mayweather watched your fight against Canelo. And after he watched the fight, then he was like, give me that Canelo fight. You know what I mean? Because he's
all right. I never thought about that. He damn sure did.
Straight up. Yeah.
Same way he did Victor Ortiz, right? I want Victor Ortiz. Give me Victor.
Give him, bring him on.
Yeah,
I see something.
Yeah, exactly.
Big fact, man. You gave that blueprint that Floyd Mayweather used, the same blueprint that Lara used against Canelo, but it started from Austin Trout. You know what I mean? It started from Austin Trout. So now I want to talk about just who do you like to watch now? Some of the fighters that you like to watch. Any fighter that reminds you of yourself. Any fighters in boxing that you see kind of reminds you of you.
Well, like I said, I like watching that Ennis. Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's slick too. But I love watching Errol Spence. He's a good fight. That fight with him and Sean Porter. Sean Porter's always in an exciting fight. He don't fight like me, but I'm always tuned in to the Spencer Porter fight. Kell Brook, I've been waiting for a man to come back. I've been a fan since his Sean Porter fight. Waiting for him to see. I like to fight Kell Brook too, by the way.
Y'all definitely can catch weight it for sure.
Yeah, we can catch it. He said he's coming. He's at 54, ain't he?
Yeah.
Bro, I will go across the pond and fight him at whatever, 47, 54, either order. We can do that, Chalk. But yeah, I am a fan of his as well. Pacquiao, dude, Pacquiao's still throwing them things and looking good doing it. He made Thurman look. I would love to fight Thurman, not necessarily watch him
Yes,
right now.
Thurman.
And, those are some of the names that I'm watching now. You see, I'm big in the 47, but that's because I'm doing that homework.
Okay. Well, just possible opponents that I would like to see you in the ring in. I know you currently at 154 pounds. What you think about a fight between you and Erickson Lubin? There's a lot of talk that people say that Lubin, reminds them of Austin Trout. Lubin a southpaw. Well, hey, Fred, do you see that comparison between Lubin and Austin? Or he's shaking his head.
I think Austin has a little bit better feet. Lubin is more forward. He's more forward.
He's more powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe. But you gotta catch me. You gotta catch me with that shit. I would love to fight Lubin. We can make that happen too. I think it's Coach Cunningham was calling me out the other day, but my whole stance on was Jamel stretched you in the first, and your comeback fight, you almost got stretched again. I guess it'd be a good thing for me to test that chin. Because if you let me stretch it, then bro, it's just chin ain't for the game. And I was trying to just come out the champions, but I know now I got to take a step back. So Lubin is definitely a good fight for me, I think. And I would like that fight. But I am focusing on the 47 division.
Okay.
Trying to make it there, you know what I mean?
47. I heard you mention Danny Garcia's name.
Oh, yeah.
You want that fight right there. You want that one.
Yeah, man. I feel like Danny, and he don't get me wrong, Dan. I never bet against Danny. Even for this Spence fight is very interesting because on paper, Spence should win. You know what I mean? On paper, but Danny Garcia should have lost plenty of times on paper.
Facts.
Okay, but he just figures out a way. You know what I'm saying? So even in the Spence fight, I'm not betting against Danny, but I would love that fight. His will to win. I feel like I matched him. And so that way it comes down to the skill set, and that's where I'll beat him.
Yeah, that's a good fight. Even I think Sean Porter will be a good fight with you and Sean Porter. I think it's very competitive. Fred, how do you think a fight will go with Austin Trout and Sean Porter? I think
you got to keep him on that leash. You got to keep him on that leash.
Really,
you know what I mean? I think Sean, it's a good fight. I think it's a good fight. Austin will have to keep Sean on the leash and olay him. You know what I mean? His defense, Sean is the more he moves, the more vulnerable he gets. In my humble opinion. You get what I'm saying? He's open a lot, and he has no regard for himself physically. So some people you got to use
when he's just coming in.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to use their aggression. Allow them to be aggressive. I think Sean is one of fighters where you allow them to be aggressive.
Fred, I grew up fighting Mexican fighters. So that aggressiveness that plays right into my style.
You're absolutely right. And you're coming down.
Yeah, I'm coming down. But the thing is about Sean is a strong 47. I remember in the amateurs, he fought at 165.
Yeah.
I remember in the amateurs, him and Danny Jacobs had these.
Your sound is off. Also.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, how about now? We good?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I remember Sean Porter and Danny Jacobs and the amateurs had these all-out wars, bro. And Danny Jacobs was stretching everybody. You know what I mean? So Sean's strong. He's a strong 47. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't sit there and use my size strength advantage, but my size advantage, my jab, and so forth, I would definitely use those advantages.
Yes, I think the jab will be the difference in a fight. I can see you outboxing Sean Porter easily from the outside. You know what I mean? You can keep him on the outside with that jab, use your footwork. He won't be able to get on the inside. You're too smart for him.
He's going to run into that left hand. He's going to run into it eventually.
Yes, sir.
I think I could even have a late start.
I think Sean will take you. Sean will be willing to take your left hand. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
you come like
until he takes it.
yeah, until he takes it. Man, you're coming down in weight, man. I mean, coming down from 54 is a huge advantage.
And I'm not gonna be 47 in the ring. I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be what Hurd was to me, that ratio.
Exactly.
Yes. And, you know, you much taller than Sean Porter. You have a way longer reach advantage, and I think you have the boxing skills to beat him. You know what I mean? That's a fight that I would like to see. Even Keith Thurman fight. Like you said, Danny.
That fight as well, bro.
Yes, Keith Thurman. That'd be a good fight.
I think that'd be an easier fight than Sean. I think Sean would be a hard fight than Thurman.
Yes, even Pacquiao. I would love to see you in there with Manny Pacquiao.
Me too, man. I'm gonna tell you, I think I would give every single one that you mentioned, not just a run, but I feel like I could beat everyone. That I have the capability, and especially an active Trout.
Yes, that's the key to stay active, my brother. You still there with us?
He froze in a bit. He froze.
Damn.
We'll bring him right back. He'll pick up a new stream. Yeah, you froze, Austin. Man, he's a good brother, man. Austin,
he is.
Oh, man, he's a hell of a brother, man, for real. I like that fight. I never really thought about Sean Porter, because Sean don't have a belt. And typically when you're making a run, you search out the guys who have a belt. You know what I mean? You go fight a middle of the road guy, you beat him, and then you fight for a belt. I like you got to beam in again, Austin. I like him, and okay, he's gonna beam back in. I like that Sean Porter fight. You know what I mean? The betting public will obviously go with Sean Porter to be the favorite. You know, I mean, that he's the most popular fighter, but Austin coming down from 54 and Sean recklessness and his discipline, that's an interesting fight, man, for real. H Money, that's a real interesting fight.
I think I might have to leave on that note, because you just bigged me up right there. So I'm feeling good right now.
I appreciate you, man. I never thought about that fight. I appreciate
you. That's the best fight you think out of all those possible opponents? You like that one?
I like him and Bud.
But
Austin's gonna come in as an underdog, but I think he can give. It's gonna be a slow fight, and I don't think it's gonna be a lot of bombs in that fight. I think it's gonna be a lot of like calmness, cerebral boxing. That's a good fight, man. Like, for real. I've even said it in my videos. I think Austin, Trout, and Bud is a good fight because Bob don't want to pay the $7 million for Keith Thurman or whoever else. You understand what I'm saying? Austin's right there. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask Bob. I'm interviewing him sometime in June. I'm going to do some more interviews with Bob next month. So
and I got a question for all three of y'all.
What's that? Wait. Austin's not on yet. You about to get off, H Money?
Yeah, I'm finna get off. Appreciate it, Fred, man. Shout out to Austin Trout, man. Thank you, Austin Trout.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay. Oh, you want H Money here? Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, Triple OG. What's up?
Triple OG.
The question for all three of y'all. Is Austin back yet?
No, he's not back yet. Just us two.
Okay, well, y'all two, and then when Austin gets back. Now, I need this answer in less than 3 seconds.
Yes.
Who has Danny Garcia beat?
At 140. He has a good
Too late.
Robert Guerrero. I think he beat Robert Guerrero, OG, at 140.
Come on. Who has Danny Garcia beat?
Adrian Granados.
Fighter. I mean,
Adrian Granados.
More than 12,000 people want to come see. Who is he beat? I'm not that impressed with him because the last fight he had, when he said he made excuses, he wanted to fight, but that guy rocked him, and then he said, "Yeah, I got 6 toes, and my toe was bleeding in my boot." Nigga, that's your problem. Could have had that damn toe cut off, okay? But I just want to know who is he beat.
You're right, OG. You're right. He hasn't beat anybody at 147 worth mentioning. You're right about that.
I need a name. That's all. So you're right there. But I need a name because everybody keeps talking about this no-look hook. This ain't basketball. I'm like, he got a no-look hook. Who the fuck he go hit with it? And who has he knocked out? He got 30-some fights with about 18, 19 knockouts. When he steps up in competition, what happens? I mean, not saying that he's not a good fighter, but he ain't got no name on his resume other than the ones he lost to.
You're right. You're right about that, OG. He did most of his damage at 140 pounds when he beat Lucas Matisse, and he beat like older fighters such as Eric Morales. He beat an old Zab Judah. You know what I'm saying? He beat a couple of old fighters, but at 147, he hasn't done anything. You're right about that.
And my boy from DC beat his ass. What's his name?
Lamont Peterson.
Lamont beat his ass, man. But Matisse, he got knocked out cold by somebody recently. I guess he got old too. But
Pacquiao,
10, 11 rounds to take him out, you know.
Yeah, Pacquiao knocked him out.
Not saying he's not a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He's not a great fighter. I need him to put a name on his resume so this stuff y'all talking about will make sense to me. Because, you know, he got a lot of wins, but when he step up to the top, he always falls short. He don't fall far from short now. Now, I see why y'all think he's good, but shit, he fought Sean Porter. He hurt Porter. He hurt Thurman. But he just don't get over that hump. And you think he gonna beat Earl Spence? Shit. Earl Spence would have fought him a week after he got out the car wreck, man. Beat his ass. Shit. The concrete didn't beat Spence. So I know damn well Danny Garcia ain't gonna beat Spence with 6 toes on one foot and 5 on the other one. Now he told us that. But anytime he come back to I had blew up about 180 pounds, and I might start going to middleweight on 154 or something. Whenever you start talking that means you're getting a little bored in that division that you're in, and you want to go up. And I think Austin Trout will beat his ass.
Danny Garcia?
Yeah. Yeah, Danny. 6-toe Danny. When that dude he was fighting the last time, who I didn't nobody know who the hell he was. Who was the guy he fought the last time that hurt it? Was it Green Bean?
Keith Thurman, Brandon Rios.
So Redback. I think you're talking about Redback his last fight.
Redback or Red Cash. Yeah. Red Cash hurt his ass. And then he started talking about, my toe started bleeding in the boot. Nigga, you've been fighting with them 6 toes ever since you was an amateur. So I didn't even need an excuse for you win. He was trying to make an excuse. I blew up to 180 pounds and you made the weight. Okay. Nobody tell you blow up like that. Spence blows up, but he don't make an excuse out of it. He come back, he works it off. He do what he do. He said, and then he said, hey, I done got laid back now. And blowing up to 180, 190 for the last 2 fights. He said, I'm not going to do that again. Plus whatever else he did, he said he done learn that. But I ain't heard Danny say that. Porter never has an excuse. It just ain't too many fighters that make excuses. Austin Trout, it may sound like he's making excuses tonight, but he's not. What he's telling you is what he see after the fight. After the fight is over. And that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, damn, if I do this or if I do that, and I want to rematch with all of them, but who's the shithead he was talking about him? I don't want to fight him because nobody else wants to see him. But yeah, I think he'll beat Danny Garcia. He might catch hell with Sean Porter.
How about Sean Porter? Sean Porter, Austin Trout. Obviously, Vegas is Vegas.
I think that'll be a tight fight. Because,
yeah, go ahead.
What's his name is a bigger fighter, but like he said, he saw him fight bigger guys than the amateurs. That's why Sean is so comfortable. The other thing is he's big too. He said, I'm gonna come in like the guy came in on me. Plus, he can move. He got some. I think his footwork better than Earl Spence.
Austin Trout?
I really do. Yeah, I think his
Yeah,
footwork
no,
is better
Austin
than Earl
Trout.
Spence.
Austin Trout
His
has well above forward.
His
Yeah.
overall fight game ain't as good as Earl's. But I think his footwork is a little better, you know. And maybe that's just how Earl is. Earl just got that, you know, I don't know what the fuck it is, but Whichcomb can dance a little bit. And Trout don't have no problem saying, hey, he got to catch me,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I'm like, shit. He said, I ain't going to stay in the pocket with Sean Porter. He said he don't have to catch me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said, yeah, but what happens if he take that left? What did he tell you? He said, yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
I got to hit him with it first.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. But him and the big dude, that's from Maryland. I was at a fight when
Jared
both
Hurd.
of them was at, what's the guy? Jared Hurd, that's right. Man, him and Hurd are some nice guys, man. Trout let us take about 50 pictures with him in the stands, and then I go out in the hallway and get about 10 pictures with Hurd. I said, these guys are, but everybody's approachable, all of them. People talk about them Charlo brothers. Man, they was eating in a restaurant, and all of them, Spence and all of them, and you can approach them and talk to them.
Sure.
So they really appreciate their fans, you know. But I think against other fighters now, the Charlo boys, they don't be, they don't like nobody. But
They're
anyway,
intense. Their
I'm going
intensity
on
is
back
up.
into the chat, man.
I
But yeah, I
appreciate
just
you.
wanted to ask y'all too that question. Now
All
I'm
right.
back in the chat. Love you, King.
All right, appreciate you, big brother.
All right, peace, OG. Well, appreciate it, Fred.
All right,
appreciate it, Fred, man. I'm gonna step out, man. Shout out to Austin Trout, man.
You sweating and shit? The fuck? This nigga, cut the heater off, nigga. Go run. Don't cut the heater off to lose weight. Go run, nigga. Shit. All right,
peace, Fred.
all right, one. Yeah, man. I don't know where Austin Trout went, but he'll be back. If not, I thank him for his time, man. He probably has some internet issues, but I like that fight, man. Honestly, obviously Vegas is gonna have Austin Trout not the favorite against I would say probably none of the champions, but he's a man. It's he would have a competitive advantage. You understand what I'm saying? He would have a competitive advantage. He would be fearless against welterweights. He would be fearless. He would be fearless against Terrence Crawford. That might force. You know what? Austin Trout could conceivably. What's up? What's up, Asia? Austin Trout could conceivably have Bud Crawford fighting off his back foot the whole night, even though he enjoys fighting off his back foot. But I think he could have Bud in some trouble. Go ahead, Asia. What you got?
No, I agree. I was just letting you finish it. No, I definitely agree. I wouldn't like for him to jump in there with Ericks and Lubin because I like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they're two of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
So I want much success for both of them. I mean, if they have to cross paths, then okay, cool. But it's other fights out there that could be made. Definitely like the Bud fight, and people campaigning for Bud to step up in competition. That will be a definite good measuring stick for him getting in the ring with Trout.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm gonna be biased with it, and not really biased. Just going on the talent, the eye test at 147, strictly 147. We're not going to 140 or none of that. At 147, I believe Trout could get him.
Yeah, I'm sick, man. Honest, I'm not making shit. I don't lie. I don't have to lie to fighters and say, hey, I think you'll be an underdog. I'm being honest. If Austin Trout goes to 147 and he can make 47, sheesh. Like, I mean, I don't know how much life he has in the body, but you look at him physically right now, he looks fresh. You could tell he's still working out. He has a good frame on him. You know what I mean? He's not bloaty, like most fighters are right now. He looks real lean.
Right.
Man, he's a problem at 47. You know what I mean?
I think the bigger attribute is his hunger and his desire. Like he never wants to go in to cheat just to collect the payday. He's going in to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone, his heart, it seems like it hasn't diminished any. He still has the hunger for the sport. It's matched with the young guys coming in. So yeah, I see his experience just overwhelming all the the tools that Bud has. And Bud has a lot. He got good skill sets. He could go orthodox. He could go southpaw. But I think Trout's experience and
I want
to
see Trout. I want to see Trout at 47, man. I want to see Trout at 47 because he can always go back up to 54. I want to see him at 47 while his body is still reacting positively to getting down to 47. You know what I mean? Like I want to see. I want to see him in 3 fights at 47. I want to see him spend 2020 and 2021 at 47.
Well, Fred, I swear you be saying the same stuff. You beat me right through. I said, I at least want to see a good 3 solid fights.
Yeah.
And Bud will be definitely one of them. The Pacquiao fight will be entertaining.
He might beat Bud. He might beat Bud.
The guy, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name, man. The one Sean Porter, to me, he
Kell
lost
Brook?
to. No, not Kell Brook. Kell Brook legitimately beat him.
Adrian Granados?
But Kell Brook is one. No, not Granados. The guy from Africa.
Sean fought someone from Africa?
No, I don't think he's African. Caribbean.
Oh, you talking about Ugas?
Ugas, yeah.
Ugas.
Yeah, he's a Ugas, Brook, Bud, and then just so he try to get a legitimate pay, not a legitimate pay, but a bigger payday, Pacquiao. And then he could go up. Or if you want to go ahead and face Lubin after that, give Lubin a shot. Then okay, cool. But I like to see one of those 4. I mean, 3 out of those 4 for him to face. And and we got disconnected. Well, we had some audio difficulty. That was on his end, not mine.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give him big ups on his ring resume.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like in the past 10 years, put anyone's resume against his. Go ahead, do it right now. I do it. Let's give it. Okay, he got both of the Charlos.
Oh, I know who he got. I was trying to think of someone I was trying. I mean, he went from Cotto to Lara to Canelo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but I remember he had a run. I was like, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of heavy lifting,
And then it continued.
Yeah, and then he fought both Charlos. Yeah, Lara, Charlo.
Hurd.
Oh my! He fought them back to back. I think he fought Hurd. And if I'm not mistaken, he had a year layoff or something like that against Hurd.
Right. That's when he started.
I remember.
I
remember that he had a year layoff in between that. Yeah. I was
at
those fights.
At that time, I was getting a little concerned from, especially like the damage he took from the first Charlo fight. That was like a back and forth fight. You do yourself a favor and go back and watch that for the first Charlo. Them cats I was like, damn, nobody ain't gonna fall.
I'm gonna do it. I
was a little scared for him. I was like, man, he probably needs to just sit back and take a breather for a minute, collect himself. And I think he's done that. I think he's really done energized himself. I can't wait till he being back in so someone can ask him.
I think he's done. He probably got internet issues, and it's cool. He spent over an hour with us. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah. That's I appreciate him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had he
was representing her in St. Louis. I ran into him a couple of times, and me and his pops were in this program a few years back together. And his father was so proud of him. And I couldn't even put it together that both of them last name Trout, because Trout is not
it's not common.
It's not a common last name. So I was just like, okay, Trout. And then he came in like about 3-4 days before the fight with Cotto wearing the promo t-shirt, big with Trout on it. And I was like, oh, you just doing this because y'all last name? So he said, no, that's my son. I said, damn. I was like, okay, St. Louis representing. But I had a little surprise was he was going to grace me with this. I said in about a month or two, I was going to try to put a panel if you let me produce your show from her and Lee. And he was going to be one of them. I knew I could get in touch with his father, but him and these people I have pretty much cool tap where, I'm just 1 or 2 phone calls away from. Devin Alexander,
know him definitely personally. He's been to my house. Corey Spinks, he's been to my house. And Ed Homicide House, I told you to look. I asked you to look him up some months back.
Yeah, sure.
He had the
I don't have.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I got to round him up. I know Trout. He get, you know.
Yeah, we could do a fan appreciation day. If you set that up, we'll do a fan appreciation day. I'll cash app some winners. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can do it. I appreciate y'all coming in every night. It's late. No matter where you are in America, except in Hawaii, it's late. Shit. So I appreciate all y'all motherfuckers for real. You know what I mean? It don't go. I don't say it enough. So I thank y'all, because every time I close the show, 1,000 people don't watch it. Over 1,000 people. So thank you.
Right. Well, we know YouTube ganking you on some of the stuff, and like you said,
I know.
they be
I'm not worried.
unsubscribing people, and I'm like, damn, I subscribed 3 months ago. What the hell? You know. But yeah, if you would allow me to do that, was gonna take me about a couple of months to put it all together. A lot of them, it wouldn't take me too long to get in touch with, and from like Monday through Thursday, I was gonna have those guys on Beam in and have people, you know, talk to them. So I know they probably real enthused to talk to Devin. And then Corey Spinks, you know, he hasn't been relevant for a long time, but still he has a historic name. You know, his father going through, he lives in Vegas, so I think he really got to attend to that right now. Leon.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, he's a little under the weather right now, so I think he has to, you know, attend to that. But that's why I say in about a couple of months, make sure all of them schedule is okay to come in on them dates. And but Ed, he's still here in St. Louis, so I know I could get in touch with him.
No, that would be dope.
But yeah,
now we'll definitely do something like that for sure. We'll do a fan appreciation night. Yeah, you do that. We'll do a fan appreciation night. You can co-host the show with me. I don't have a problem with that, and you can ask all the questions you want. Yeah, let's do it. Let's set it up.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, okay. When I got your email, so when I get them all together and they say that, you know, they could do it on this day, because I want to do it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, stretch it out throughout the week. I know Trout will come back.
Oh, you want to do it in one show, or you want to do it in? Let's do it in one show.
No, it's going to be throughout the whole week.
Oh,
like
okay.
I have Devin Alexander on Monday.
Okay, let's do it.
Ed Hops on Tuesdays. Trout could come back Wednesday. Spinks could come on Thursday, and then Friday we just do a wrap up.
Okay, I'm with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I was trying to set up.
Well, we're gonna pick one of them nights.
We'll
pick one of them nights. Have a fan appreciation night for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, or subscriber appreciation, supporter appreciation. Yeah, we'll knock it out.
Yeah.
I'm with all that.
People in the chat, they have that, you know, they probably want to do the same thing. Have other people to come on, so you know.
I'm trying to get a special guest in here for y'all, man. I'm trying really hard. I'm not gonna say his name.
Keep it a secret. Yeah, keep it a secret.
I'm trying to get him on right now. Y'all gonna appreciate this. Y'all gonna appreciate. So stay with me. That's why I'm looking down, trying to work at the same time.
Okay.
So,
but if Trout come on and I can't get back in, let him know. Yeah, I feel he has one of the best resumes in this past.
He's listening
decade.
right now. He's listening. His people in New Mexico are listening for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get off this line again. Once again, salute King. Proud
Appreciate
of what
you,
you're
brother.
doing.
Appreciate you, brother. One.
And salute to everyone in the chat.
All right, one. Appreciate you, big dog. Don't nobody go anywhere. I got a good surprise for y'all. Y'all gonna appreciate this. Y'all gonna appreciate it if we can pull this off. You know, people are, yeah, man. Thank you, Austin Trout, for coming on, man. I want to see Austin at 147, dog. I want to see him at 147. I really, really do. I'm eager. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video. Austin Trout can beat Bud Crawford this week. Oh man, I'm gonna have Bomac call it. Oh my God. Do y'all want to piss Bud off this week? Do y'all want to do that? We got time on our hands. You know what I mean? We got time. We got time. You know what I mean? What's up, Bud? I know you watching, man. What's up? What's up, homie? You know what I mean? I'm just making content, man. Don't mind me. I'm just creating content. That's all. Hey, you know when I'm just when I'm home and I like, man, when there's slow days when boxing was going on, and I was like, man, let me just create a news story. I'll tell you guys some of the news stories I created just sitting in my living room. The Avada shit with what's the guy's name up there for the Mikey Garcia fight? I created that shit. I was the first person to talk about that shit. I said, man, let me create a storyline for this fight. I knew Earl was gonna win 12 rounds to nothing. So I was like, let me create a storyline. I created what else? What other one I create? Bud leaving Bob. That shit was classic. That shit lasted a whole year. Actually, that shit's still going on right now. Oh man. I don't hate Bud. I like Bud. Actually, you know what I respect about Bud? That he don't like me. I respect the fact that Bud told me to my face he don't like me. I can respect that. I'm being honest with you. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? You got, I don't want to give nobody no shine, but you got motherfuckers that'll stab you in the back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Then, oh man, I don't want. So we trying to figure this shit out now, man. This motherfucker, man, he's having the darndest time trying to figure. I know he like trying to figure this shit out. It's so easy, man. Come on. I want y'all to. Oh, y'all gonna enjoy this, man. Just stay with me for a second. Y'all gonna really, really thoroughly enjoy this one. Oh, let's see. It says I'm live. Invite again. Okay. I'm gonna give him another link. Is it the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. Same one. Same thing. He trying. He trying. He trying. He trying. We gonna get it. Anybody have barbecue? Anybody have barbecue today? You know what I had for the first time this weekend, dog? Dog. I had Belizean food for the first time, DB. I had Belizean food for the first time. That shit was so good. Hey, what do y'all put in y'all rice? Coconut milk? Man, that shit was good. That shit was really good. This nigga. Man, he's oh, you put coconut milk in it? Is that what it is that make it real dense and fluffy? No, that shit was good. Yeah, I appreciate it. They got something called Little Belize in Inglewood. That's where I got it from. Joan and Sisters is where I should go. Joan and Sisters. Write this down. I'm gonna go there. Joan and Sisters. Yep, coconut milk. Yeah, yeah. You can tell by how dense it is. I was a chef in my former life, DB. Yeah, man, that shit is good. I'm putting ribs on the smoker when you wake up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, tomorrow is. This is what I miss. Tomorrow is when I miss sports because I would have watched 4 playoff games, and when it went to commercial, I would have watched the baseball games. You know what I mean? That's my Memorial Day. Family, NBA playoffs, and in commercial, I cross over to baseball. But it won't happen this year. You know what I mean? Oh, that's your People's on Western? Is that the name of it? Joan and Sisters? Okay, I'm on it. Yep. I was on Western today. So, man, we trying. We trying our best. I tell you what, we trying our best. We gonna get it. We trying our best. Yeah, Chef Fred. No. Ribs, no swine. Oh, yeah. So it ended on Friday or today, right? So y'all free as a bird now. Y'all can eat throughout the day. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all good. Man, he having the darnest time, dog. Damn. We almost had a fucking dog. We almost had a masterpiece of a show. Austin fell off. Oh my gosh. Y'all talk about, man, this would have been an epic dog. Austin, where did you go, dog? Where did you go, man? You never know who's watching the show, man. You never know who's watching the show, man. You never ever know. God damn. All right, once I'm getting a response now. Give me a second. Dog, we would have been on this motherfucker till midnight. I ain't gonna even lie. Oh God, dog. No, it's free. Okay, we're close. Hopefully. All right. Stay with me. Reg, what's popping, big homie?
What's up? What's up? Hey, I was saying if he's using like a phone or something, have him shut the phone all the way down. Because sometimes when if it starts to overheat the phone will start glitching and having issues like with the audio and all that. So you may have to shut it down to get it to cool down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's using so much data coming from it.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, for sure.
Oh man. All right, we're close. What's up, man? How you feel?
Hey, what's up, Fred?
Hey, how you feel? Hey, Fred, how you doing? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, what happened to Austin? He faked on you?
No, he was here. He was here for over an hour.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he faked on you.
What's up with your phone? Are you swimming?
I don't know, man.
Are you swimming in your pool?
Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, man. Austin Trout's wife is fine as fuck.
Man. Man, come on, man.
She fine as fuck.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. You ought to meet her. She's talking about her spirit.
I don't give a fuck about her spirit.
I
She's
know.
fine as fuck.
I know. She's yeah.
She'll get fucked if she hang out with me.
Man, stop it, man. Can we come on, man.
What you been up to, Fred?
Obviously not in jail like you, motherfucker.
Ain't that a bitch?
How much time you do?
You wish, motherfucker.
How much
Man,
time?
I'm in luxury.
How much time
I'm in
you
luxury
do?
all the time.
How much time you do?
I'm in luxury.
If you don't call me,
a fucking luxury.
You're in jail. You're in jail or in the hospital. Which one was it?
That a bitch, nigga. You a hater, man. I'm in my $80,000 Mercedes today. Nigga, I'm in a lap of luxury, motherfucker. Every motherfucking day.
Oh, you got to see what? See what?
Nigga, I got Beamers. You name it, motherfucker.
Why did you call in wanting to prove yourself tonight? I'm curious.
I ain't got prove shit, nigga. I'm cut up. When white motherfuckers see me, I'm a black Adonis. I'm cut the fuck up, nigga, like a diamond, a black diamond.
I know.
I'm a crook. I'm a fucking thug. I'm a robber, motherfucker. I'm a
he's been drinking tonight, y'all, because I don't even recognize this guy.
I ain't had nothing to drink, motherfucker, but some juice earlier for dinner.
Oh man, what'd you cook?
Today I may have, we had some tacos And we just kicking it this weekend. Me and my wife just chilling.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Nigga, I'm RICH, motherfucker.
I can't. I'm on my Floyd Mayweather tonight. What does that spell? I don't know what that spells. I can't spell.
I'm done in it. Louis bag gun in it. Man purse with the drum in it.
Man purse, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
With the drum in it.
Man,
nigga.
get the fuck
out
of here.
You better listen to the tunes, motherfucker. You better listen to the real rap,
okay, go. Okay, no. Now let's go. Now you want to rap? Go ahead. Take your time with it. Breathe on it. Go ahead.
Fred, I already showed the world you can't rap at all, nigga. You ain't got no rhythm. You ain't got. I don't even think you black.
I'm Carlton. I told y'all I'm Carlton.
Don't think you black.
I'm proud to be Carlton, dog. I'm Carlton.
Ain't that a bit? All right. So anyway, man.
Hey, how about you beam in? How about you beam in? How about you beam in and talk your shit? Oh, you don't want to do that, huh?
If I beam in, y'all be looking at my package.
Nah, stop your homosexual ass motherfucker. Stop
the whole motherfucking time. Nah, because that's what you niggas can do. Eat a motherfucking dick. Eat a dick. That's what you niggas can do sometimes. Look, Fred, what you got lined up for next week?
Who I have one guest lined up for next week, and it's a guest polyamorous. But this week, I'll tell you who I have. You might as well start advertising now. I'm gonna cut it down to 2 guests a week because I realize when I have guests every day, I don't get a chance to communicate with y'all, and I love that shit. So we got a polyamorous guest next week, June 4th. Tomorrow, you can call in and talk your shit because it's an open topic. We're gonna talk about the zone going broke, obviously.
Tell your callers that man purse line is from Yo Gotti, more ready than ever. Them niggas don't even listen to music, man. Okay.
Are you want me to finish who our guest is this week?
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate that.
Ahead.
We got the comedian Dan Green. He's a big boxing fan. He's actually working on a boxing movie this week. We have Jack Reese. Jack Reese is gonna be an interesting call. That's gonna be fun. All right, I don't care what y'all ask him. He said he's open for every phone call. All right, be respectful. All right, I know we got pro Wilder fans and pro everyone else fans. Okay.
How can you be pro Wilder after what happened to that nigga, man?
All right,
Seriously,
and Thursday,
I told y'all. Look, I told y'all what was gonna happen to Wilder, and y'all called me everything under the sun. What happened to Wilder? Super Coon happened to him.
Okay.
I told you what he was about. You guys laughed me.
Can I finish the guest? Because you're gonna like Thursday's guest.
Yeah,
you're gonna like Thursday's guest. And Thursday we have David Benavidez and family. I spoke to his dad. They're gonna come on Thursday, May 28th at 9:00, and you're gonna really love this one. I want to see you talk shit to this woman, Daphne Springs. I want to see you call in and talk shit to her.
Okay, let me wrap this shit for these stupid niggas who don't listen to music. I'm done in it. Louis bag gun in it. Hot fashion, man purse, the drum in it. I mean, these niggas don't even listen to rap, man.
You said that already. How about you say
you
said that 4 minutes ago?
Jack off all fucking day.
You said that. Why
does
every third sentence always have to be with a penis or something?
No, I'm just saying, tell them to listen to Yo Gotti. These motherfuckers don't do shit. They just stay in the house and tune into your show. You got some sorry ass motherfuckers.
How would you know? How would you know? Why are you projecting yourself on others?
You guys are some sorry ass niggas, man. Go listen to Yo Gotti.
But
bitches.
Saturday,
you know what real rap sounds like.
Man, listen. Yeah. Saturday, y'all motherfuckers, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you not here on Saturday night, we got Liz Fontent spiritual practices. Oh man, it's gonna be lit. All right, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. All right, well, hang up, nigga. What up, man? I appreciate you. What's up?
Oh, just calling to get this clown sucker off the phone.
I know. He plays his role.
He cannot stop talking about men looking at him looking at men, man purses, him in the kitchen with high heels on, Oscar De La Hoya, his favorite promoter. He listened to Macklemore and Lil Nas X. This dude is a part of the Rainbow Coalition. He's the sucker of all suckers. Man, for real. Anyway, I just wanted to get him off the line. So I'm gonna jump back in the chat right now.
All right, I appreciate you. Yeah, we still trying, but we'll have him come on next week if we can't get him now. I don't know how. You know, you got to make sure your iPhone is bigger than 12.2, updated past 12.2. So if your iPhone is updated past 12.2, you're good. Yeah, man, we got a hell of a week this week. That Jack Reese gonna be fun. I like Jack Reese. I want y'all to know that. I like Jack Reese. Jack is me and Jack always catch the plane together. We always catch the first plane every time we travel for fights. We always catch the first plane, and we disagree a lot too. He always say Frederick. He calls me Frederick. Frederick, what do you think of this? I said, I didn't really like that, but you know, we can move on with that. He and I spoke about. He and I don't have to talk about Deontay Wilder. We done talked about that to a nauseum. All right. I know how I feel about that. We done talked about that to a nauseum. Like, I don't think he and I can have any more conversations about the Wilder Fury fight. So don't call in and ask me. We done, y'all can ask him about it though. But I didn't, sheesh. I'll ask him to explain it though. I have no problem, but I don't want to have another conversation with Jack Reese about Wilder Fury. I don't want to have it. All right. But you can ask him about the glove gate and all that. I'm not telling you what, I'm telling you the conversation we have had. You know what I mean? And it's fun. It's fun. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. Jack Reese is gonna be fun. And we got David Benavidez in. Oh man, I like David Benavidez a lot. He's a very humble kid. He's been blessed to be a great fighter. He and Caleb Plant is literally Vegas odds, literally 50-50 fight. Literally. You wake up one morning, 55-45. You wake up the next morning, 55-45 the other way. Me personally. You know what I mean? I think that fight is that close. I think that fight is that close. So I don't think he's gonna figure it out. But we would have had, man. Oh my gosh. Y'all talk about a fire show. Sheesh. I'll tell y'all Thursday what would have happened if we could have got that shit would have been lit. Oh man. So anyways, man, that's where we're at, man. We had another good show, man. Austin Trout brought some great energy tonight, man. Thank you, Mr. Trout. We appreciate you, man. I know you got some internet issues, and we appreciate you coming on. No big deal. It happens. Real life, we move on. Kell Brooks. I think I have Kell Brooks' phone number. You know who else number I have and I've never used it? Dillian White. What would y'all do for a Dillian White? What would y'all do for a Dillian White for him to come on the show? What time is it in the UK? Because if it's 9 o'clock over there, I'm gonna call him as soon as the show ends. What time is it? What time is it in the UK? Can someone Google it for me? What time? Where is he from? London? London? Find out for me. I have Dillian White's personal cell phone number. Anytime you want to talk to me, call me on WhatsApp. And I can get Dillian White on. Not a problem. I can get him on. I might have to. And I got Dean's phone number too. So Dean is cool though. Dean is cool. I can get Dean on. I can get Dillian White on. I know how y'all feel about them for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it. We good. They 6 hours ahead? No, so I can't call them yet. Damn. Fuck. Damn. I would have literally called them, right? If it was like 9 o'clock over there, I would have called them. 6 hours. So that makes it 5:10 right now. Fuck it. It's 7 in the morning. Nah. So that means when I wake up at 9 o'clock, it's the middle of the afternoon. I'm gonna call Dillian tomorrow. Hopefully he picks up. I'm gonna call him on WhatsApp tomorrow. No, we're not that, but it's not about desperate Triple OG. It's about creating content. TB Dean, it's about creating content. And for us, you know what I mean? He's never had an American interview like this. We in the barbershop, dog. We get all the characters. You know what I mean? We get all the characters, man. The same way Austin Trout was in. He's had the roughest time. Damn, y'all would have enjoyed this show. They up they up training, right? 600 days, get Obama so we can crucify him. I'll tell you who I am getting on. I told y'all about V Bozeman. Ammo. Yeah, get Ammo on. Ammo Williams. I can get Ammo. Actually, you want to hear something funny, Warren? I was thinking to myself, him and Pacheco. Is that guy named Pacheco the one that fought on the undercard of Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz undercard, the second fight? He trained I would consider buying Ammo Williams' contract. I would consider it. If they selling assets, I would consider buying the Mexican kid Pacheco. I think he has some talent. I think he fights at 60 or 68 because that's in the ballpark of what I can afford. I don't think I can't afford the other fighters. I wouldn't take that risk with my liquid on the other kids, on the older fighters. But Ammo Williams, Dewey Cooper would be a good. I don't have any contacts with him, but I can get his number though. Oh, but we got Instagram for that. I forgot about that. Yeah. He fights at 68. He trains in LA at the Broadway gym. And I like oh shit. I can get Jerron Ennis on the show. Him and his dad. Thank you. I'll reach out to them because I need 2 guests for next week and the week after. So we'll be pretty secure. You want to see Lorenzo and Ammo? Yeah. I like how Trill Boxing Talk created that back and forth between them. Someone asked me a question. What are your thoughts? I like Jerron in this. I would like to see him in the fight. Good night, Batman. I know you got to get up and hit the road. Yeah. Fred, can you interview White? But you got to ask how. I'm not asking him that. I'm definitely not asking him that question. I'm definitely not asking him that question. I'm not asking. Okay, how you ask that question is, are you married? That's how I would ask that question as an interview. Are you married? You have kids? You have family? I've never been introduced to your family, you know? And then if he says something else, then shout out to the third shift. I'm not about to ask a question. Nah. You try to B&B, man. B&B, man. Hey, man, I can't take my motherfucking you know what I mean? You try to get me. Hey, I'm naked when I get on the plane, B&B. You know what I mean? What's popping, man? You can't help yourself tonight, man. What's up?
Hey, one last thing. You say you got guests coming in all this week?
Yes.
What days? What days you say again?
Every day.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't be good. Yeah.
No, if you want a week, I'll give you a week.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about this. No, I got to set that up. That's going to be probably like July, August.
Oh, okay. Well, we got time.
No, but I did have an idea just for, the community.
Oh,
like
sure.
You say, on the nights when you are not having guests.
Open up for some political talk, for sure. I'm with that, Reg. I know politicians. I have a lot of politicians' numbers in my phone, but I ain't used them in 10 years since I ran for office. What's up?
A topic for everyone to call in and share their memories with I wouldn't say the most famous celebrity that they've encountered,
but probably one of the best interactions with a celebrity.
Then no one's gonna tell. Remember, we had that show already.
Oh, did we show it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we showed, man.
Yeah, we talked about it.
That was last year. Yeah.
We talked. Man, get your old ass out there. Get your old. You turn 56. You turned 56 this week, right?
No, I'll be turning 55. I told you I let the cat out the bag when Jamie was on it. Now I'll be turning 55
on Thursday.
I just claimed. No, Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Well, we got a show Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I might miss that one.
Yeah, she fine too. Oh, she fine.
Who was that?
Don't worry about it, nigga. You ain't gonna be here. You watch the replay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll watch the replay.
Watch the replay.
Yeah, we did have that topic about our encounters with celebrities. But for some reason, I was just remembering when I was at a club over in East St. Louis in Illinois, and ran into Suge Knight. That was kind of wild.
How about Darwin Price? We can get Darwin Price on too. Darwin Price is a hell of a fighter, man. That's fucked up what happened to him in his last fight, man. See, I don't like that shit when commissions don't accept responsibility for their actions. It was fucking water on the fucking corner, and he dislocated his knee or had something happen to his leg. He had a leg injury, let's just say that, and it counted as a loss. Man, that's some fuck shit, man. He was beating Malik Hawkins. Oh, you don't know.
Hey, but Fred, you still haven't been able to get in touch with Clarissa Shields to get her on?
Remember, we reached out to her,
right?
And she and I was talking in the DM, and I mean, it's on her, man. It's on her.
I mean, yeah, she's not responding. Basically,
I mean, she responded, but I asked her to come on the show, but she'll come on eventually. When she got a fight and want to promote it, she'll. I mean, I don't know. You ask her.
Yeah, the late Ali.
She's my classmate in high school. I don't have her contact, but I can get her contact.
You talking about Clarissa or Layla Ali?
Both of them. They're both easy to get a hold of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably would be kind of like better to get Layla Ali on now.
Yeah. Clarissa Shields said, I just want them to fight by now. You know what I mean? That back and forth shit is getting old. But you know what? How much would that fight cost?
$5,000 each. I mean, $5 million each. I said $5,000. I'm thinking of that lame dude. No, I'm thinking of old boy saying it's $8,000 beans. I'm tripping off that.
$5 million?
Yeah, I think that's what one of them said something like that. I gotta go look.
Oh, you want to talk about that tomorrow? Okay, we'll talk about Biden's comment tomorrow. We'll talk about the zone, Biden's comment. I'm all in. Thanks, Reggie Owens. For sure, we'll talk about that shit tomorrow. Man, I know a lot of politicians. I'm glad you said that, Reg. I don't know if y'all know this, but I got a day after me in Duarte, California. I have a day. I don't know what day it is, but I have a day. I have a day in my honor. When I was a school teacher.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Should have gave you the street with it.
Oh man, imagine. Shit. Yeah.
Fred Boulevard.
Imagine. Frederick. They got Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
Yeah. Hawthorne Boulevard.
Yeah, Hawthorne. No, tonight talk about Reg say right now, nigga. Carissa wants $7 million?
No, 5. Somebody else check. I can't even see this check.
Yeah. Damn, that's retarded.
No, she do want. That's what she wants. $7 million.
Oh, fuck it.
I know that it probably the interest probably could generate that. I'm not saying she's not worth it.
Man, 5. I mean, I'm not gonna step in front of. They haven't even negotiated that fight yet, so I don't want to give my honest opinion. 10 rounds, 2 minutes each. Nah, I ain't. Nah, they got to go 12 in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? I got to see someone get knocked down.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
7.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They got to fight. Yeah, and it's a title bout, correct? Ain't she unified?
Everything. Carissa's everything.
Yeah.
Carissa,
Right.
it's nothing she hasn't won. Yeah, 2 million is more,
okay.
but it's not what you're worth, it's what you negotiate. You know what I mean?
True.
If they can create a market for it, that's why I'm not going to step in front of their promotions. I'm not going to say what they wouldn't. I'm going to let the women do what they do. Nah,
well, Layla might want what Layla might want what her dad wanted, 10 million.
Yeah. Wait, someone
might,
asked
but
me
I could have swore I heard somewhere Layla said 5 million.
No, that's a deflection tactic. Someone Daniel asked, "Do you really think Pac-Man and Crawford?" No, that's a deflection tactic, man. What else y'all gonna talk about? You know what I mean? That's a deflection tactic. Bob Arum ain't got the money for no big fight for Crawford. The fight would have been signed, sealed, not delivered, but signed and sealed if he had the money. He would have locked up an opponent by now. Yeah, I mean that's all talk. Carissa said winner gets.
I'm about to ask who is Bud's next mandatory, if he have one.
I don't know and don't care. I like the Austin Trout fight versus Bud. I really do. I really like that fight. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like that fight. I want to see Austin at 47.
Back in tonight.
Nah, he's done. They done. We appreciate him coming in though.
Okay. Well, I'm about to be out too, Fred. Once again, salute King. Salute to everybody in the chat. Great show again. Right. Stock don't went up.
The stock always we always going up. We going up together. I appreciate you calling in 14 times tonight. You know what I mean? We got 1,000 motherfuckers in here. And he gets to call in 3 times. What y'all doing over there? Fucking mooly. Where are we at? Oh, shit. I haven't got this call yet. 901, what's up? 901?
Yo, what's up, Fred? It's H20, man. I think you were talking about Diego Pacheco. He from South Central LA.
Yeah, Diego Pacheco. Yeah, I can afford his contract. Yeah, I can afford that.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's from the city too, man. I think he's about 17 years old.
Yeah, he is. I know he's been young. Yeah.
Just a couple of fighters I want to throw out there.
How can I get him in?
I know you was writing down potential interviews.
Yeah.
I want to know
now, DB.
I'm sorry, Austin Williams. That'll be a perfect person, man. M.O. Williams, you know he going back and forth with Billy Joe Saunders right now.
Yeah.
They got a beef going on.
I'll hit him up. I'm booked all this week.
Sure.
Maybe I can get him on next week. I only want 2 guests a week now. Only want 2 guests a week.
Okay, man. Austin Williams, he's
so y'all
coming
can
up
get
in
y'all
the game.
shit off. Yeah.
Yeah. What about I heard you mention his name, Lorenzo Truck Simpson.
I can get a hold of him. I don't have a relationship with him, but I can get a hold of him.
Yeah, Lorenzo Truck Simpson, man. He's a hell of a fighter, man. He kind of reminds me of a young James Toney a little bit.
I
don't
see
know
that.
if you see it in him.
I mean, there's very few James Toneys in this world, but I can see the frame you're talking about. You know what I mean? Frame wise. You know
he got skills for sure, man. Appreciate the show, Fred. We gotta make that Terrence Crawford versus Austin Trout.
I like that fight, dog.
Right
I like that fight. I really like that fight. I
agree with you.
I like it.
Hell yeah. Hey, Fred, I appreciate you, man. I know, man, you like a mentor for me in the game.
Oh,
you know, I'm just
Thank
following your footsteps, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? If you can critique me, you know what I'm saying? How can I improve, you know, with my calls?
Consistency.
Whatever
consistency. That's it. Consistency. That's the greatest teacher.
Hell yeah. You know, I'm learning from you, Fred. Like you said, you were saying how you created like stories and stuff. You know what I mean? And man, I know, man, Fred, you the best at what you do. Like you can start something up, bro, and have the people just run with it.
I know.
Like you said.
I know.
Hey, that Terrence Crawford when he was about to leave Bob Arum, people still talking about that stuff, man. And you cold, bro. You the only one I know that can do stuff like that, bro. You really good at what you do.
I get under their skin too. I know it. They let me too. I'm like, man, why y'all let me get under your skin like that? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Hey, you know exactly what you're doing, brother. And I just be sitting back. I'm learning from you. You know what I mean?
I
So
appreciate
just
you.
keep doing what you're doing, man. Man, people love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? The
Thank you.
people love you, bro.
That's
And we got your back 110%. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My brother DB. Shout out to Reggie Owens, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate it, Fred. Thank you.
All the time. Yep. Peace. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I swear I've created at least 20 or 30 stories on my channel. You know, just for please reach out to Marcus Klein again, please. You know, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna say this shit. And that shit works all the time. That shit works all the time. Like when I knew I would like when Sean Porter was fighting Earl Spence, I knew I would. I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. True story. Swear to God, I can't make this up. Nah, because it's not an independent story. I'll just say this about that fight. We about to get out of here, this DB. Yeah, we about to get out of here. Yeah, so DB, I'll tell you this story.
Yeah.
The whole Sean Porter, Earl Spence build up.
Yeah.
I was playing the Porters like a thing. I was having them respond to me in all the interviews and shit. Like I was just having fun. I was just mentally just torturing Kenny Porter. Like I was like, I'm just gonna have fun with this motherfucker. And every interview he would answer me. Like he would just wait.
Kenny delusional, and Sean is the son of a delusional man.
Oh my
Sean
God.
is just weird as super cool.
Dude, Sean said he would rather have Manny Pacquiao's career over Floyd Mayweather as a boxer.
He's as weird as the super coon.
That's ridiculous, man. Fred, they do this. I don't fall for that shit.
When people say you just stop paying attention to everything after that.
Mm-hmm.
They can be talking for 15 more minutes and you just don't listen. It just sounds like Nigga, shut up.
Oh my God, dog. Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you go check out Jonas Sisters though, man. They're my peoples, you know what I'm saying? They definitely take care of you. Tell them, say, yeah, I know the Del Negro family. So
It did. Hey, someone sent that shit to me and I forgot to open it, dog. Somebody please send me. It was in September sometime. Please send me that motherfucking interview. That shit was classy. The dude called back when I said he needs some what I say, D, he needs some leadership in his voice.
Man. Yeah. Assert yourself, young man. Assert yourself.
Oh my God, dog it, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Truth be told, I was having fun. For that Sean Porter and Earl Spence press. Oh, I was having fun. When that nigga said in July, when that nigga called PBC and said, I don't want Fred at none of the press events, I was like, I'm about to get this nigga back. I'm getting this nigga. I'm getting him. I just was digging in him. Then again, you know what I mean? That shit was fun. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit was fun. The whole 2 months I had just digging in him. Oh my God. I was just sitting back like, this shit is fun. This shit, I enjoyed every bit of it. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, that's where we're at. What's up, man? Yeah, that Kiwi Kitty episode, that shit was classic.
Real life troll.
Yeah.
Real life troll.
Oh my God. That Kiwi Kitty shit was classic. Wasn't it? That shit was classic.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want to get that Dylan White set up, Mir, I think he's still in the chat. He in the UK, or that's where he's originally from. So I think he trained at the Dylan White gym. So Mir, put Dylan White's information or send it to Fred. So
really?
Can set it up, bro.
Amir, really?
Yeah, Mir in the chat. Yeah, he out there, or he was out in the UK.
I appreciate you, Mir. Appreciate you, Mir. Yeah, tell him he knows my face. Dean knows me personally. Matter of fact, Dillian White knows me. Dillian White knows me personally.
Yeah, know him personally. You know what I'm saying? So that should be an easy.
Yeah, he don't like me too much, but you know we'll do an interview. That'll be me and Dillian White would be epic content, dog. Epic content.
Yeah,
You got to create
If you
content.
read the chat though, everybody gonna be eating him alive.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
God.
And he gonna think it's on some Americans hate UK doing stuff, and it ain't on that. Like we hate weirdos. Sean Porter is American, and he a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We give him the business just like we give Lillian White the business.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Sean ain't got he just fucking up everything. Like, I'm telling you, he just needs to stop doing interviews, dog. Like, somebody need to take his phone away or something. You know what I mean? Like, man, I ain't even want to do a video on him about that Floyd Mayweather shit. I'm like, that's just asinine. Like, I don't. Sometimes you wonder, is there such thing as pre-punch drunk? No, I'm serious. DB. Like, the things that he said, like, honestly, for real. Think about this conceptually. How the hell would you want Manny Pacquiao's career over Floyd Mayweather as a boxer? Not as a what you stand for, not for your religious practices, but as a boxer. Who the fuck don't want to be 50-0 and make $1 billion? I don't want to be flatlined in front of the world. I'll tell you that right now. Shit, I don't want to be flatlined by Marquez and Marquez say I'm never fighting you again. Hell no. Nah. I don't want that shit. You know what I mean? So man, he says some things. I just be like, man, I don't know. I just let the man live, man. I let him live.
Why would I smash Megan Good when I can smash Precious? Cause she's famous too. So it don't matter. Precious famous, even though she a big girl, she famous. I wouldn't smash Megan Good. That's the type of stuff Sean Porter would say.
Man.
He'd rather smash Precious over Megan Good. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get all the way the fuck out of here.
Man, people say the darndest
Shout out to the fourth shift, by the way. Shout out to the fourth shift.
Man, fourth shift. I appreciate y'all for sure. Yeah.
Man, anyway, I know we gotta get it wrapped up, but Dewey Cooper, that's what I was saying in the chat, man. That'll be a good guest to have on. Dewey Cooper from kickboxing, MMA, boxing, like all the combat sports. You know, cornered a lot of legendary dudes. That he'd be somebody good, and Dewey got good spirit and good energy. You know what I'm saying? He'd make the chat live. I think that'd be a good.
Yeah, I'm with you on
that. Reggie said we can open it up for some political conversation.
No, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Now we're gonna give it 2 hours tomorrow. We're gonna talk because I read Joe Biden's response for the black. I just laugh at that shit, dog. He came out today with some shit he want to do for the black community. I just said, man, fuck it, man. I mean, we all we got, man. We all we got.
He the type of dude that'll get up there and say, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And thinks that is funny. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. By the way, Deontay Wilder's coming on the show. I mean, he's gonna come on the show within the next month. When Deontay Wilder start talking, he's coming on the show. So expect Deontay to be in the barbershop, and we gonna have a good time. Deontay, my nigga, man. Like, we gonna have a good time for sure. You know, that's gonna be a fun show. Y'all get to call in and talk your shit and have a good time. And yeah, man. And yeah, all the you know what I want to do for real. I thought about this last week. I didn't mention this. I want to do a week of 154. I like all them niggas at 154. I just want to have a week where we can just talk to 154, the 154 pound division. All them motherfuckers are different personalities. They all I want to interview them all in 1 week. You know what I mean? Just like, and just bottle that energy all up on the channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
You know,
especially by the time we get to the third or fourth person, man, that'll be
that should be good.
Content.
Because then we'll have the content. Well, this nigga said this about you. This nigga said that about you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that'll be fun. I can get half of them, but the other half is kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like Rosario. I don't know his people. I mean, I know Samson, but I don't Rosario. I would need you because you speak Spanish, right?
Yeah, you know, we need to go to like a little restaurant or something and then do a show.
Oh,
you know
for sure. Oh, that's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. I guarantee that'll happen. If not this year, early next year for sure.
Yeah. I don't want you giving me Corona, so yeah, we gotta wait.
Well, yeah. I'll buy y'all some Coronas though. You know what I mean? I like the 154 pound division. That's my favorite division. You know what I mean? The 154 is my favorite division. You know what I mean? Like I really, if Al Heyman, if you can hear me, I know you're not watching, but if whoever knows Al Heyman, you need to come back with a 154-pound tournament and have all the motherfuckers fight. You know what I mean? Maybe you have Jason Rosario fight what's the guy's name? Or you put on opposite sides of the bracket, or you have them unified, but you make a bracket.
We did that on here a couple of months ago.
No, I know. Well, we did it. I'm just asking the PBC to do it. I think all those guys are deserving. All those guys are deserving, man. None of them is bigger than the other one, to me personally. You know what I mean? I look at Jared Hurd and I'm like, man, very good fighter. I look at Jamel Charlo, I'll be like, very good fighter. You understand what I'm saying? And it goes throughout the list. I want to see the motherfuckers fight each other again and again. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Harrison Hurd again. And you know, honestly, I want to see Lubin versus Charlo again. I want to see that fight. How do you feel about that, DB?
100%.
I mean, he never got going. He never got going. Like, you know what I mean? He never got going. And it's a great shot by Jamel Charlo. You always give a man credit for what he's accomplished. Great shot. I would have liked to see the third round in that fight, the fourth round in that fight, the fifth round in that fight. You know, I wanted to see. Yeah, I like the 154-pound division. That's literally a 1 through 10 division. 1 through 10.
Yeah, whenever somebody get hit with something in the first round, it's first 2 rounds, but usually first round, I want to see it ran back because, you know, anybody can get caught with a shot. I'm not saying it's a lucky punch because you're throwing it on purpose, but, you know, with ill intent. But, you know, I remember when I was at Systems, we went to, you know, we was doing smokers here in LA. And we went and dude, you know what I'm saying? Dude kicked me in the head, knocked me out, you know? So like 3 weeks later, we was doing more smokers. I'm like, yeah, I want to run it back with this dude. And this dude would not fight me. This was like 4 years ago. Every time I see the dude in traffic or at a fight, he always would like say what's up to me with a stupid smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? And I still slap him next time I see him. But yeah, like, yeah, you got me with something. I ain't gonna say it was luck, but yeah, let's run that back. You know, anyway, man, I know I don't want to be on here like Reverend Deacon, Pastor, or the OG, man. We'd be on the phone for another hour, but you know, Real Rap that showed up to the party. Got me in the house, my brother P Good, Champion Heart, Picasso, Sir Senior. Yeah, we got a lot of the brothers in here. My big brother Reggie Owens. Man, we doing well. Man, you know what this chick told me last night, right before I went to sleep?
What'd she say?
Play the song,
Appreciate you, big homie. Appreciate you, big homie. One. Rosario and Harris. Real Rap, welcome. Champion Heart, welcome. E-Man, Pugilist, welcome. Reggie Owens. We doing politics tomorrow. Let's talk politics tomorrow. I got a big Don King interview coming. I just want y'all to know that. It's going to be like a 10-hour interview. I'm doing like the same thing I did with Bob Arum. I'm doing with Don King. It's coming soon. I don't know. So Tell It Like It Is TV, P Good, Asia Math, Boxing Champ. Yeah, degrees don't mean shit though. Don't mean shit. Real Rap, Eric. I got laid off with all those degrees. I got laid off, nigga. For real. Box fans, what's up? Muir, Daniel, Tay Walker, Real Rap. I appreciate everybody coming in here, sir. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Bring back Cara, sexy ass. Okay, Real Rap. Okay. You being spiteful. Look at Cara. You being spiteful, Real Rap. You still bitter, dog. You know you want. You know you want. Valencia. You know you want Valencia. Stop. Don't be petty. You so petty, real rap. Hey, yo, yeah. It's my personal statement.
Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition.
Fred and Reggie O believe DB every time. Oh, man. So we gotta. Y'all just make sure y'all here Saturday. All right. Yeah, she bad. Good show, bro. LDBC salute, fan. Have a good night. Appreciate you, D Hodges. Yeah, we had fun tonight, man. Austin brought so much energy. When we fixed the audio, it got real good. I like Austin. He's a good brother, man. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Hey. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight, man. Happy Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day for some of y'all motherfuckers. Once again, we went 3 hours. Vote for me. What should black people do in the 2020 presidential election? What should we do? We can't vote for Trump. We can't vote for Biden. Man, what the fuck we gonna do? What we gonna do? Do we vote for Trump to keep everyone on their P's and Q's? Do we vote for Biden because they say he's the lesser of the two evils? Or do we have a write-in candidate so we know what our percentage of the vote is? Because if 15% of the people vote for a candidate, we know how powerful we are. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know what we're going to do. I didn't vote for president in 2016. There's no way I was voting for Hillary. And there's no way I was voting for Trump. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it blank again. Right now, I'm leaving it. You voting for Biden? Nah, you ain't voting. Okay, well, save it for tomorrow. I ain't going to ask you tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna have some fun with that one tomorrow, Reg. Oh yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Barbershop conversation. I love all y'all motherfuckers. And Reggie Owens, man, we gotta shake some common sense into Reggie Owens tomorrow, big baby. I know I hate Trump too. I'm just leaving. Oh, you in Vegas. So you're an important vote too, Reg. You in Nevada. Harry Reid don't run that state no more. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, you got an important vote. I appreciate y'all. We'll holler tomorrow. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, and Red, thank you for the Pacquiao stuff this weekend, too. I appreciate you, big homie, for sure. I watched all that shit. Appreciate you.